He sighs and says, "Follow me to the back room."
Ah, I got YouTube to work this week.
It was working last week.
So you basically just kind of just sit down wherever you want. Just you're in the back room now. Sit with him, preferably, Titan. All right. Since you're B ranks, I really shouldn't be telling you this, but considering all the shit that's going down here and how you've been dragged into this massive thing that goes beyond any of your powers, it's time you learn about the truth of why the mines were sealed. Deep down in the depths of the mines, there's a temple. It is one of the three temples of Arcarion. Arcarion was a god among gods. He ascended himself as a wizard. Anything you can think of. When it comes to magic, if you can think of it, Arcarion came up with this concept. Magic would not be what it is today without it. The hell, I might not even exist myself. So that being said, Arcarion created his grandest invention before his death. He called it, well, the self-entitled little bastard decided to put his name on everything, so he called it Arcarion's Tower. And if someone was to assemble all three fragments of the key to Arcarion's Tower, well, it would be summoned back into this world. It's a tower that exists everywhere, in all places at once. The Feywilds, the Divine, the Infernal, the Abyss, the Underdark, everything connects to this one tower. And it is said anyone who gets to the top of it can talk to God and make one request of him. Down at the very bottom of the temple is one of the fragments to Arcarion's Tower. We ourselves have been trying to secure it for years, but well, Arcarion sure does love testing those he thought would be worthy of the keys. So he left some guards. We've sent S ranks down there before, and none have come back. We don't know what is down there that is so strong that even S ranks can't deal with it. I hate to request this of you, but with this whole plot going on, with the Black Knife assassins, with everything going to the shitter, our best bet is making that request of God. So I'd like to give you a personal commission. I want you to give a simple quest. Assemble the key of Arcarion and ask for God's help. Do this and anything you want in my power is yours. Hell, you can even have my soul. And I'd give it willingly in a
Can,
fucking heartbeat.
can you get us into the mines? That's where we were planning on searching and starting anyway. We intended to stop this either way. There's also some ore in the mines that I need for something specific. Would it be okay if I took some of that?
Get this first fragment and it's yours. Get this
Sweet.
first fragment and it is yours.
We still don't know where the mines are. So I'm just gonna wait till you exposit that. I think we've asked like 3 times.
You basically said the mines are under an illusion spell. It's disguised. Obviously, since you're not high-ranking adventurers yourself, you wouldn't be able to know the exact location.
How high do they go if we're B rank? Well, I got D class, so I don't know. How high do they go?
There's B rank, then there's A rank, S minus, S, S plus, and then you have hero rank.
Okay, cool.
To know the exact location of the mines, you need to be S plus.
Oh. Okay, so at this point,
or a guild official.
So what would you what would you recommend our next course of action be? Because based off the information that we have gathered about the town, the people, and the enemies that we're facing, the mine is the only next logical step we have to gather information. Do you have anywhere else you have interest in us investigating?
Well, after you've gone to the mines, there's 2 more locations, but I don't have the exact location of the keys, but I know that general area. So get back to me once you got that first key.
Okay. Again, where's the mine?
He said once you've accepted the request, he'll send you there.
I had said, yeah, we'll accept it as, I just want some of the ore in the mine as a reward. Where's the mine? That's literally how I started my sentence. I guess I gotta wait for everybody else to accept too.
Yeah, he basically just says, yeah, once the rest of you accept, come see me at the entrance.
If you could move, if you could move my token.
If you want to talk to anyone, like around here, then that's also an option, because there are a few unique dialogues you can get from here. But once you're ready to continue, just go talk to Celibus.
I'm saving your maps. So, are any of these maps supposed to be bigger, supposed to be massive or anything like that, or is it all 1 square equals 5 foot?
Okay, so the first image is a 28 by 28. Every single one is, each square should be just 5 foot. Yeah, about each square should be about 5 foot.
Okay. I can adjust later if necessary when we get in there. For now, I'm just going to go under the assumption that every one of these are meant to be
5 foot.
5 foot. I need you to go to them and title what you want them to be called for me.
Okay, so let me just. Do you want me to like resend them with their titles?
If you don't want me asking, hey, what does this specific looking one mean? Yeah, I don't mind asking. I just don't think you want the rest of the class to know what they look like until we get there. The rest of the class.
Yep. Well, we're now a class. We're not a group. We're a class.
VTube, my VTube model has to update. And it's going out in the background. That's why he's not. Yeah, VTube Studios has to update. My food's here while you're typing that. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Fox. I only said that. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, Fox is.
What were you gonna say?
He was going for food.
Oh, you were talking at the time. I just put in Fox's Twitch chat though. He didn't have his VTube model up. I just didn't want to interrupt your monologue, so. Titan wants to go talk to people, so you know.
You act like I wanted to.
You said you did.
What's that sound in the background?
Probably my fan.
I don't have no sound in my background. Huh?
I can just hear something.
Yeah,
Don't know
probably
what it
Titan's
is.
fan.
Oh wait, hold on.
Or it's your end.
I'm a
So I don't
fucking
hear anything
idiot.
going through the mic.
Yeah, I was looking at my friend's stream, just wondering why I could hear it. Because I was waiting for Fox to actually appear on stream before clicking on the stream. I'm a fucking
Okay.
idiot.
Good
It's
job.
just my friend's stream autoplay.
Okay. Well done.
I'm prepared for today.
You're not
I'm prepared.
fully prepared. One
I thought I was prepared, but then I forgot about magic items, so you know, it's fine.
Yes, that is quite it's quite a problem. Anyway,
I mean, mine's
since
made.
Fox is doing maps as well and getting the food. So if you want,
Okay.
you guys can go talk to the other people. Oh, you're already here.
Yep. So the only thing Katsuo would want to talk about is, one, he would probably want to find out if what happened to the people that tried to take our money from before, who said they killed the things when they didn't. He'd want to know what happened with that, and he would have probably talked to the guild leader a little bit more about that after we had finished up.
He goes, wait, did you not come through the city entrance?
No, we teleported 3 foot in front of you. You watched it happen.
No, he just saw you coming through the entrance. You guys walked through the portal and just looked like you came in through the front door.
Oh, no, we teleported here. We don't even know who teleported us. We literally just popped up here.
Oh, well, their bodies are hanging by the gallows.
Let's go.
That works.
No.
Okay,
I don't have a
Can
map,
we-
so,
that's... Can we...
I need to pay my respects, man.
The,
hold on.
The other
Hold
one
on,
was
hold on.
probably be asked about if we're gonna if we could get paid for that then, because while it doesn't really bother me as much, we do need supplies and things like that.
It bothers one person.
Yeah, we do have somebody. We have somebody it bothers, but mostly it's because we're gonna need money for supplies and things because this is shaping up to be a fairly long campaign.
There you go. That's what the people look like.
No! How could they be dead?
There you go.
I'm just
You got
mourning
what you
their
wanted,
loss.
Leon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep, he pays you in full, so that's 300 platinum each added to your characters.
All right,
All
cool.
right,
I'll do that in just a second.
Yay, 3,000 gold. I haven't spent a single gold yet.
Yeah, that's the other thing would be, does the guild have a shop or anything that we can look into to see what all's available?
You can talk to the second receptionist, and there's a shop there.
Okay.
But
Let me finish. If they want to go ahead and do their shopping first, I'll finish putting the maps in while they're doing it.
How much money do we get?
300 platinum.
In total.
Well, we bought
That
it.
was the reward for the goblin camp.
300 platinum per, isn't it? Per person. Or is
Yeah.
it just 100 platinum?
Yeah.
We should probably also let him know that we did clear out the castle
Yeah.
I see.
as well. That it was actually pretty pathetic. Fireball go burr.
Fireball go
Steve.
burr.
Fireball go burr.
They don't go big.
No,
Oh yeah.
wait,
and
no.
there was another-
I remember our full conversation now. So, Katsuo walks up to him to tell him also, during this, Katsuo looks up, oh, and also, I did delete that direction like you asked. There weren't as many enemies as I thought, so I may have over-deleted, but I did delete that direction like you asked.
Okay.
Like, chained 4 fireballs, deleted that direction.
I see.
There was another curseborn there as well. I
There were
forgot.
2 curse... Technically, there were 4 curseborns. Remember?
3.
The dark elf, the giant that fell through the roof and died, and then the 2 that we fought. Those were both curseborns. Because they were both
No,
possessed,
no.
remember? I know the elf was a curseborn because she was possessed, and then the other 2 in the thing were possessed. He said that the orc on the roof had the same kind of aura around him while we were fighting. So I assumed that. So that one I could be wrong on. We didn't actually get to fight him. He fell through a roof and died, which was actually very funny.
I was gonna say it was little.
Yes, it was.
Was it curseborn?
No. He's saying it wasn't curseborn, but yes, it was fun.
I was guessing it wasn't from the amount of HP you had.
I don't know about everybody else. I want to visit the shop, but I'll go last because I'm unwrapping a
Yeah, I'm
burger.
going.
Yeah.
Is it 300 platinum for the reward for the goblin camp total, or is it?
Yes, that's total.
Okay, so it's 100 platinum each.
Yeah.
Sure.
You didn't think I was giving you 300 platinum each, did you?
That's what you said.
That's what you said.
That's what you said.
That's why I'm just
Oh, sorry, but
reassuring
Yeah.
what it is.
I have that recorded.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
fine.
go watch it.
Wait, it was 100 each?
No.
It's 100 each.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so remove 200.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, we'll go in the
why
shop.
can't it be 300?
So as of currently, by the way, you can buy up to a superior healing potion
But how much it cost?
due to your ranks.
You say
Yeah, I
up
just
to a
need
superior
like
healing potion. Is there any? Do you have like a list of what's in the shop? Is there only
Yeah.
potions in the
Yes, I
shop? Like,
do.
what's something
I
there?
do. I do. I do.
Could you
Yeah, I
either
do, I do.
could you either send it to us or just kind of give us a rundown on what's in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Give me a second. So the stock is random each day. Plus, I do have a list here to actually see what the stock is.
That's okay. Just give us a rundown of what's in the shop would be nice. Because just saying we can.
You get 26, 26, which is literally on the border for a fair stock. There you go. All right, so you have greater healing potions, potion of resistance, and then you also have an elixir of health and diminution.
What is this potion of resistance? Like, what resistance to?
It just says here potion
You
of resistance. So I'm just going to say
you choose what resistance you want to what element.
you choose what. There's a cauldron in the back, so you basically just post it, and then you say which resistance you want. They'll make it for you. And
Okay.
the more rare the resistance, increases the price.
And in generally a potion of resistance, when you take it, you choose what element you want to be resistant to, and your resistance for like generally it's like an hour or something like that. So you normally take it right
That's
before
exactly
combat.
how long it is.
I want to buy I want to know how much you want for the greater healing potions.
Yeah.
Oh, the greater healing potions. 250 gold pieces each.
Fuck, no thank you. That's expensive. A superior healing
That's not
potion's only
expensive,
100
by the way.
gold.
No, it's not.
Superior is
My
normally
mission
500.
was-
In fifth edition, it's way more expensive
Yeah.
because gold's a lot easier to come by. 250 is common price for a greater. I did research, by the way.
Fuck,
Yeah.
you're right. In fourth edition, the Supreme was only 1,000. Fucking 50 for a regular, 200, 250 for greater, 2,000 to 2,500 for superior, 20,000 to 25,000 for fucking Supreme. Damn. I'm gonna buy
Obviously,
two. I'm gonna buy two greater healing potions.
That's why I said 100 platinum because that it's meant to be very. You're meant to have a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
What are you
just give
trying
me the
rolling
500.
on health potions as well?
Can,
What do you mean by that?
can you drink them in
Because
combat? Because most
some
people.
DMs
You can
just
drink them as
go.
a full action. You can drink them as a full action, or if you have the drunken feat, then you can do it as
You
a
you can
bonus
already
action.
no you can already drink them in combat for a full action, but some DMs let you do it for bonus action. That's what we were asking.
What I'm
No,
asking
I'm
is,
saying it's a
I've
full
seen-
action, but there's a feat. If you have a feat, or you let's say if you have a feat, there's a certain feat that I do run that I have called Drunken Bar Fight. Sorry, it's Drunken Fighter, which basically allows you to be better whenever you're fighting in a bar.
Okay,
If you have that, you can also drink as a bonus action.
so we just play by the regular 5e rules. That's all we wanted to know.
because
Yeah,
I've seen
but if you ever
DMs
took
just
that feat, then
go.
you wouldn't be able to have it.
I'm only asking this because I've seen DMs go. If you spend your full action doing it, you can replenish the entire like maxed out die on
Nope.
the health potion, and then you can do it as a bonus action, but then it's a roll dice. That's all I was wondering because I've seen other DMs do it in different ways.
Yeah, the way I usually do it, it's a potion as a bonus action as long as you're not wielding a two-handed weapon. If you're wielding a two-handed weapon, it
Yeah.
takes in full action because you have to put it down. If you don't have any weapons
So,
at
by
all,
the
it's bonus
way-
action.
Yeah, by the way, if you actually look around here at each of the tables, you can see some of the characters are named, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're all merchants for different shops. Each
Okay.
one is a different shop. Like Will over there is an arcane shop. This receptionist is a potion shop. You've got in the corner you have Herion, who's a shady dealer. You have Vivian, who's a jeweler and stonecutter. And then you have Longma, who is a adventurer of supplies.
I only took one of those greater healing potions, by the way.
Yeah, so you want to go to the jeweler, I'm guessing, Drifter?
Yeah. What we got?
Ah, welcome. What can I get for you?
What you got in
He
stock?
says, literally eyeing the bag of gold in your hand and seeing you literally just purchase something from someone else.
I ain't purchased anything.
What he saw me. What did you say the different what did you say the different people you had?
Vivian is a jeweler. Vivian's a jeweler.
All right.
Will is a
Arcane.
arcane.
It's
Is
a magic
arcane.
shop.
Sarian is a where is it? Just a general store.
Mm.
Okay.
Sarian is a general store. Herion is your shady dealer, and then Longma is a adventuring supplies.
All right. I would like to buy an adventurer's kit then from one of them, and then see what Will has to offer. I don't know which one would have the adventurer's kit because general supplies and adventuring supplies, in my opinion, are the same thing.
Yeah.
Let me see. Adventurers kit. Adventurers kit. Adventurers kit. Adventurers. He doesn't sell the kits, but he does sell the individual items. Apparently.
Well, it's essentially an adventurer's kit. Like,
The
I think
shop. Yeah, according to the shop menu I'm using, there's not really any.
I was gonna say, what does Vivian have in it so I can
an adventurer's pack is like
What does Vivian, did you say? What does Vivian have?
Yeah.
Well, what are you looking for? It's pretty simple. What are you looking for?
Well, I. We-
He can
Okay.
basically make arcane focuses, he can make amulets and necklaces, he can make earrings, he can make jewelry, rings, signet rings. He can sell you some some jeweler's tools. He also provides services like gems and appraisal, resizing them, and you can also sell gems to him.
all right. So, explorer's pack is normally 10 gold. It comes with bedroll, 50 feet of rope, a tinderbox, a mess kit, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin. So it's 10 gold. That's is that all right with you if I just buy that from him? Rather than trying to buy it out individually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Who would I
go
sell
ahead.
artwork to?
Okay.
Like
Who
all them
would you
trinkets
sell
you gave us.
artwork to? That would
Like all the
most
trinkets at the start.
likely. Let me see. You could sell to a museum and they'd buy it. No one here would buy it, if that's what you're
Okay.
asking.
I still want to talk to Will because you said he carried arcane items such as magic items and things like that. I want to see what he has available.
No, he's an arcade shop.
Same difference.
Here he will sell you stuff. He'll sell you stuff like arcane focuses. He can sell arcane focuses, just your average component pouch and stuff. But he also does have a few spell scrolls in stock as well.
What spell
If
scrolls
it's
does he have in
scroll,
stock?
if it let me roll and double check because I'm using an entire list here.
You're fine.
It's actually a really helpful Google Drive. I'll send it to you sometime to try using because it's really good. It's a personal favorite in my opinion.
Okay.
Anyway,
Don't know what the price of that would be.
so you got an 89. Oh, guys, you actually rolled pretty high here, and you got a wide stock. So, what do you want to know? Supportive spells or offensive spells? Or do you
Let's
want me
look
to
at
roll separate for each?
let's look at supporting spells first.
So that means he'll have a wide stock of supportive spells, and then I'll have to re-roll for a stock of offensive. Is that what you want?
Yeah, that's fine. The supporting spells are what I'm after first. Anyway, I got plenty of offense.
So he has Blade Ward, Dancing Lights, Prestidigitation, Featherfall, Identify, Mage Armor, See Invisibility, Arcane Lock, Knock, Leomund's Tiny Hut, Magic Circle, Tongues, Dimension Door, Leomund's Secret Chest, Polymorph, Legends Lore, Ari's Telepathic Bond, Wall of Stone.
Let me get.
For support spells.
Let me see what the hut is. Let me see hut and could you read the first couple off again? Like the first four were before hut. You went too fast with us.
Yeah, it's like Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Yeah, I want to see how much
The
you want.
first four. The first four you said?
Yeah, read off the first four again.
Blade Ward, Dancing Lights, Prestidigitation, and Featherfall.
That could be annoying, but I'm not going to. So
Let me just look at the hut one. How much do you want for the hut one? because I can't learn that until 7th
It
level.
makes
Power.
a 10-foot by it's a 10-foot radius immobile dome that
No,
a force springs into existence.
I know
By
what
the
it does. I can make it in a couple levels. I'll be able to make an entire tower that we can use for like a movable base that I can summon once a
Do
day.
you want for it?
Yeah, I
How
just
much
want
do
to
you
know how
want
much.
for it?
I just want to know how much he wants for it.
He kind of just scratches his head. I guess 500 gold pieces.
It's not worth it being able to make it. It's not worth it. I can create my own here before long. Do you buy scrolls?
He does buy scrolls, yes.
Okay.
For half of what he sells them for. So depending on the level of the scroll is how much he'll
Okay.
spend.
So if I burn a couple high level spell slots or either some tails, I can make a couple 5th level scrolls based off the ruling you gave me for how this works.
He'll only go up to 5th level. He'll only go up to 5th level.
Okay. So
Well.
I want to know what he would pay for a 5th level wall of fire and a 5th level fireball.
In total, he would give you 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay. So I'm going to burn 5 tails and 2 5th level spell slots, and you're going to see scrolls start wrapping out from under my hands, almost out of nothing, and then a pen will come into my hand. I'm going to scribble off a 5th level wall of fire for him, a 5th level fireball, and I'm also going to do a 5th level cure wounds and add that on the mix as well, and offer them to him to buy, and see what he offers me. So I'm offering him 3 5th level scrolls.
He looks at these and basically just goes, okay, sure, give me a second. As he's going to kind of take out this little monocle. Just looks through the monocle. Yes, these are legitimate spell scrolls. Young man, would you mind telling me how you did that?
Sorry, eating a cheeseburger.
And dying again.
Nope. Nope.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to swallow.
Die.
Where are you?
So,
by the way?
my kin,
Look it up.
my kin are born in the.
Again?
I'm just looking at
Drifter?
stuff at the moment, sir.
Oh, okay. I'll put it
Um,
in. And Zeon,
so-
are you looking at going to anyone specific or?
I'll come join. So
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Katsuo?
So Katsuo basically tells him, my kind were born in a plane much higher in arcane nature than this one. Where I'm from, children learn to write with pure arcane energy rather than ink. So writing scrolls like this is simple as long as you have the energy to do so. I could write you a dozen more today. We're planning on doing a rest since we just came back from a fight and all, so I could write a dozen more if he has a request, as long as I know the spell.
There is actually a spell I was looking for, if you don't mind.
Certainly.
Well, it's not that I was looking for, it's more that, well, I have a copy of it, but I don't want to waste it, as it's quite an important spell.
As long as I have
I'm sure you understand.
I can copy it as long as I can see it. As long as I have the spell slot for it, I can copy it.
He pulls out a scroll that it looks odd. He says, I don't mind if it's a weaker version of the spell, as this is an upcasted version, but would you be able to copy this? He shows a scroll of Steel Wind Strike.
The it's up to you. I mean, you do I need to roll for anything, or because I can do it easily? I have the proficiency in the tools and everything for calligraphy. I've got proficiency in calligraphy and everything.
I basically say with Steel Wind Strike, this is more up to you if you want to do this, because Steel Wind Strike is a.
Can I tell what the spell does?
Do you know what it does?
No, that's why I'm asking. I can see it, so I can read it, so I should be able to read the arcane nature of what it does.
Yeah, Steel Wind Strike, it basically just allows you to teleport to up to 5 creatures, and you make a melee spell attack on each creature. On a hit, they take 60-10 force damage. And then you appear next to one of the people you missed or hit, up to you, within 5 feet of them.
So, I would offer to make him several copies of it. And I can make it at several levels. At this point, if he is interested, as long as I can keep one or two, as long as I can keep a copy of it, I would be willing, since I know we're going to be resting, to make him 6 copies, 3 at 4th level and 3 at 3rd level. As long as I can keep one of the 4th level slots. The study.
It's a minimum of 5th level. It's a minimum 5th level spell.
A minimum of 5th level. Give me just a second.
It's a 5th level base spell. It's a base level spell, 5th level. He has a 7th level version here.
Okay. So
upcast to 7th level.
So I can offer to make him one. I can offer to make him one if he can be here tomorrow. If he can be here tomorrow, I can offer to make him one today and one tomorrow. One today and one tomorrow in exchange for me being allowed to keep one of them. I won't even charge him for it as long as I can keep one copy of it for myself to learn the spell myself. I can make him 2 more copies. So he'll have 3 at the end, and I'll have 1, and he can keep the higher level one. I just want to learn the spell, so I need a copy of it for myself to learn it.
He says, that's not an ideal outcome, but it's acceptable. If you make one for me right now to prove that you can do it, then I will give you the material components to make another one at the end of the day. I myself have the materials for it, just not the ability to make them. Despite being an archmage, I was never given the gift of magic imbuement. That's actually what I'm training my apprentice over there. He has a innate talent for the stuff.
I'll burn 7. I'll burn 7 of my spell points. Sorry. Excuse me, sorcery points. So he'll watch as the ink pen in my hand, which as I was writing, you could watch the glow from the pen slowly start to die down. I will flick it, and a bit of flame will run up it, and I'll another parchment will roll out of my hand. By the way, I'm going to need more paper, so if he sells paper, this is my last piece of paper.
He's given you the parchment and the arcane ink.
Oh,
you
cool.
Just need to make it.
Cool, because I was out. I only had 5 of each. Then I won't take these away, and this was my 5th scroll. So I start scribing across the top of the paper, and I make a perfect 5th level copy of the spell. And I roll it up, and after I show him the spell itself and hand it to him, and I let him know this is only a 5th level because that's as high as I can scribe right now with my current limitations. But this is the 5th level of the scroll spell. If you would like to find me at a later date after I've had some time to both study the scroll and get a bit more of my strength back. Because at this point, Katsuo still is in a weakened state. And so basically after I level up some, I can make it at higher levels. And would be willing to work with you in the future as well, in exchange for both interesting scrolls that I can make copies of and keep one of so I can learn new spells, and you would get extra scrolls, a working partnership, if you will. And I hand him the scroll. This is a show of good faith, and I hand him the scroll. I won't even hold on to that scroll until tomorrow. I will take that if you are here tomorrow... If you are here tomorrow when I get up, then I will take it as you're wanting to work together.
He looks at the scroll on the table. As you can see, his frail, elderly hand just kind of comes out of his robe, and he basically just kind of does a signal to kind of just show you to open up your hand to him.
I do.
He then reaches down to his side and just takes out what looks like a small coin and just lays it in your hand and shakes your hand, goes, I look forward to our partnership, and shakes your hand.
Then to a blissful and fruitful future for us both. So how much gold did you say he gave me for the 3 spells that I sold him? Not the one that I copied for him and gave him 3 copies of. I actually do need gold.
For the 3 spells that you sold to him.
Yeah, 3 5th level spells.
The 3 5th level spells was 3,750 gold pieces.
All right. So when he goes...
Or 37 platinum and 50 gold pieces.
All right. 37 platinum. And 50 gold pieces?
Fuck no. Hello.
Okay.
Sorry.
So after that, I bow to him and let him know that our group is going to rest here in the guild for the night. And before you leave in the morning, I'd be more than happy to make, as I said, 2 more of those scrolls for you and 1 for me. so that I can have my copy.
I'm just double checking. Did I say 37 platinum and 50 gold pieces, right?
Yes.
37 platinum and 50. Yeah, just making sure I didn't
Yep.
mess up and say 57 or something. Yeah.
So I left myself. I burnt all my 5th level spell slots for the day, and most
Oh
of
yeah,
my
by the
points.
way, you'll be having a long rest on the way to the mines.
Yeah, no. Well,
In the
we
cabin. It'll be a
just
long
got
rest.
back for a fight. I assumed we were going to rest here after gearing up and go in the morning. That's why I offered to do that, because that was
No,
that was what we were
um,
going to.
Already rested.
No, because
No.
we literally just walked out of a huge fight. Mechanically, because we just had a level up, yes, but like story wise, Katsuo is not going anywhere until he can take a rest here in the guild.
Story-wise, you were given the strength back by some kind of magic that you're unaware of. You
Yeah.
just know that you have your strength back. That was Bel's power that he just kind of bestowed upon you for defeating a weak guardian, purging someone weak from his ranks, is how he saw it.
I have 2 questions. One, Katsuo was assuming that we were going to be resting here for a little while before we left. So that's what he would plan on doing, because he's not going into a battle without resting and planning something with everybody. So he and
rest on the carriage. You'll have a rest in the carriage. It's about a 12-hour carriage ride.
Okay. But I also just made this deal with this guy to be here the next day because of that. So either we need to retcon that because I misunderstood something, or maybe because I misunderstood something, because I assumed personally we were going to leave in the morning and I was just going to do it as we were going out the door.
No. Basically, by the time you leave now, it will be the morning the next day.
Okay. So will I have time to get enough rest in to make his scrolls for him before we leave? If
He
not,
basically says to you, he trusts you, and he'll, when you see him next, then give him the scrolls.
that
That's what
okay.
he says.
If that's fine. The second question is, what's the coin that you gave me? That he gave me?
It looks like a silver ornate coin. That's all it's described as. Just a silver ornate coin.
Does he give me any? When I ask him about I asked him kindly about if the coin was some kind of signet to represent him or his business or whatever. If what the coin's used for, because I don't want to accidentally use it improperly somewhere or show it improperly somewhere and cause an issue.
He basically says, if you ever meet another archmage, just give him that coin. And if he's a good person, he'll understand.
Okay. I'm just gonna add a signet ring to my bag and change it to be called a coin.
Drifter, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna see what's in this shop, to be honest.
Oh, that's the shady dealer.
3D shop, yeah.
Yeah, so he has an acid vial, antitoxin, caltropes. He has a costume, manacles, some oil, some basic poison, a portable ram, some spikes, a disguise kit, forgery kit, gambling set, poisonous kit, and thieves' tools.
Okay. Don't I? How much would the forging kit be? Like your
Forgery kit. The forgery
Yeah.
kit.
yeah.
It would be 23 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll take one of them.
Yeah. His shop is a bit more expensive than others because mainly he's a drow.
I was gonna
and he needs to
say,
make as much money as he can.
I have the proficiency in it, I just don't have the actual kit.
Yeah. So do you want to talk to him at all?
I mean, I was guessing I was talking to him anyway, since I'm just buying something off him now.
Yeah, so can you just go to him and say, how do you approach him?
I basically just sit down right next to him and just go, so I've heard you've got
As soon as you start speaking, he just puts a finger to his lip and just goes, eyes down. I don't know you. You don't know me. That's how we do this.
fair
And he
enough.
slides you a napkin. Write down what you want and then burn the napkin afterwards.
I can do that. I slide the napkin towards him with like a forgery kit.
23 gold pieces, not a copper less.
I just flick the gold towards him and I go, Good deal. I grab the
That was
napkin and
a
just chuck it
fly.
straight into my chest.
He goes. He basically sees that and just like whistles quickly. As you can see, the other man just reaches into a bag and just takes out a small kit and gives it to you.
I have a quick question on the money thing. You said he gave me 3,000 gold for them, and then he told me he only gave me 37 platinum. You do realize that 10 gold equals 1 platinum, right?
Oh, I run platinum as 100 gold.
Okay, so that's not how platinum works. Platinum is 10 gold.
Okay, in which case, yeah, so it's 300 and it was 375 then. 375 platinum.
Yeah. So we use an actual in-game like money thing here. That automatically calculates our money. So just so you know for the future, if you don't know
That
which
means
one.
I have 11,000 platinum. Okay.
Yeah, because I have 485 platinum,
Oh,
so
11,000 gold.
Yeah, I have 5,182. Why do you have that much gold?
Because I'm timesing it by 10.
But why?
Because of the platinum pieces, he's saying that one platinum is 100 gold.
No.
I have 110 platinum.
He retracted that and changed it. Yeah, he thought that was the conversion. So
No.
you still have what you have. I just sold 3 level 5 spell scrolls for 3,000 gold, and he only gave me 30 gold for it. So I just was curious.
Mm-hmm.
So the 200 platinum earlier would still just be 2,000 with 200 platinum, 1,900. Yeah, so we're good on money.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this. I don't know if it's a flyer or what's in my room.
You're
How
good.
much is your superior health potion?
Huh?
How much is your
Superior
superior
health potion. Superior health potion. Give me a second. Superior health potion is 250.
No.
Oh,
Greater's 250. Superior's
Oh, superior.
2,500.
Superior is 2,500. 2,500.
okay. Yep, no, I'm good on that one.
Yep. Because I bought.
Make it. He doesn't even have any in stock either. He doesn't have a superior in stock.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to go over and buy
Yeah, I don't need any.
one more potion.
Oh wait, shit! I just saw something. All right. Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Could you actually that gold that you got?
Yeah.
I just noticed that the arcane guy it has a cell maximum of 200. It went 2,260 a day.
I mean, as the DM, you can just overroll it as being part of our partnership. So he went over the budget for the day, and we'll just move on.
Okay, so yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just like that would just be like we waited till tomorrow and I sold it for him tomorrow and gave him his scrolls. Like I said, that's why I was like we were supposed to rest here for a day after all the adventure and like regather. That's why I was confused.
Are you guys ready to go with Celibus to the mines?
How much does a ring of protection cost anyway?
Yeah.
A ring of what?
Ring of protection.
Ring of protection. That would see magic items. What is
blue.
it?
It's blue rarity.
It's a
It's
rare.
a
So
ring
it's
of
2,500.
Yeah,
2,500.
That's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not having one because I'm not going to be a knob. But
is there one for sale? Like.
No, he doesn't have one for sale. That's a potion shop.
Oh
no, we're talking
no.
about
I'm talking about did he relay to the party that there was a ring of protection for sale? Because I'm a caster.
No,
I'm always
wondering how much does it cost.
Oh, okay.
No, there's the arcane shop only sells scrolls. The potion shop sells potions.
We were talking about Vivian, to be fair.
Yeah, the jeweler.
The jeweler would technically have one could technically have one, but I don't think I'd give it for him currently because he rolled low on his stock. Yeah, it does say if he has a wide stock, he does actually have one. He does have says one rare magic ring of DM's choice if he had a wide stock, but he rolled moderate, so he doesn't actually have one today.
That's fine.
What's in the
But Vivian might have one in the future.
What's in the
He's
general shop?
What?
yeah, he's checking Sarion. He's checking Sarons.
What's in general
In
shop?
the adventurer's shop? In the adventurer's shop, are you ready? Because you basically just got padded leather and studded armor as well as hide armor. You got a club, daggers, great club, hand axe, light hammer, quarterstaff, crossbow light, dart, short bow, sling, whip, blowgun, crossbow hand, crossbow heavy, a long bow, as well as adventurer's gear, just for any adventurer's gear that you could need. And he also has he has a lock, mess kit, mirror,
Nice.
his paper, parchment. He has literally anything you would need, including a miner's pick. If it's to do with adventuring, he has it.
I mean, we probably need a pickaxe or foxes or, but you know.
Oh yeah. So as Drifter's talking to him and mentions that, I'll walk over and pick up a pickaxe.
Yeah, it's only 2 gold pieces. Go ahead.
Expensive pickups.
I am
I mean,
Not really.
Not really.
I'm definitely not. It's definitely not a scam or anything at all.
Oh, it is a scam.
It's-
So I would.
I'm gonna be real. You have to understand. Katsuo
him
comes from a place. Katsuo comes from a
It's
place.
not actual him scamming you. It's
Yeah.
not him scamming you. It's more that he can sell you a common miner's pick. Yeah, he can sell you a common miner's pick.
So
Simple.
yeah. So you have to take into consideration. Katsuo's from a realm where if we needed something, we willed it into existence in the celestial realm. It works kind of like the astral plane, where anything you can imagine just happens. I come from a place like that, so he doesn't truly understand the concept of needing to keep money. So while he knows how to get it and knows how to work it, he doesn't really care if he has it or not because it doesn't mean anything to him. Will you two stop howling?
Not what I mean. Anyway, you guys ready to go with Celivis?
Yeah, but on the way, can we take a quick stop by the blacksmith? I need to see if he's done with my chakram. My
go
temporary chakram.
Yeah. So basically, just pull up the tavern map, and you'll meet the guy outside the back. Does the office
That's
camp
the camp.
God damn it! I know. Hold
That's
on.
The guild again.
guild?
There we go.
There we go.
All right. So
Come around the back. You just come around the back over here. Where's Leon gone?
He's was under me. So basically, I just knocked on the door and mentioned to Grog that we're about to infiltrate the mines to see where that leads us, to try to pick up a new entrance to the area to possibly save his brother, and was swinging by for 2 reasons. One, to make sure that the knives hadn't come back here and caused any issue, or if they have learned anything new, and to try and pick up the temporary chakram that I'd asked him to make, because I want all advantages I can get going in there, because we don't know what to expect.
Nor the knives haven't come back. To be honest, ever since that night, I've had the tavern closed. I may be a good smith, but I don't know how to make a good drink. That was always his job. As for your chakram, here you go. And it gives you just simple iron chakram.
That's fine. It's just
Fancy.
one. It's just a
you also
1d4
do
plus
see-
360.
Yeah, you do see in the center there is a slot for a magical crystal.
Cool. I basically now can use my like booming blade and stuff on these because they're a melee weapon. That's what I wanted it for, is because I have a bunch of spells like green flame blade and stuff that I can't use on anything because I need a weapon for it, and these work real well with that.
Also, if you're going to the mines, be careful.
Mhm.
I've heard rumors of what's down there. As you might have heard, even S-class adventurers can't conquer those mines, or at least the temple that's down there.
We appreciate the concern. We'll do everything we can to hopefully, if not, get you. If we're do everything we can to hopefully get your brother back, but if not, we'll damn sure avenge him.
I've been pulling some strings in the background. Just keep acting normal. Don't attract the knife's attentions. We're gonna keep staying up here as well. I've been trying my best to keep Bengo quiet. He's been crying a lot since Sven's gone.
after we basically probably just talked for a minute, and then I don't really need anything else here. So after reassuring him, we'll head back and follow the other guy, and I'm gonna take my long rest.
Yep. So you basically just this carriage that you were on. This is also the carriage that has been going with you. So let me just put syllabus here as well.
So would I be able to redraw that spell just from memory?
That spell, you theoretically yes, but one, it would require a very difficult history check, but also you would
I have
need
a
to have the materials to make it.
I have
Which is
the
arcane
I have the ink and paper
parchment.
on me, so
You need something called arcane ink for anything above 4th level in this world, which you can get from an archmage. That's why he gave you the arcane ink earlier.
okay. So I was not told that ahead of time, and just have regular ink. Can I not infuse that ink? I would have bought some otherwise. I'll wait if you just don't want me to, but that's fine.
I'll say you, since you didn't know that, you can have some on stock, but since you'd already created some today and you didn't purchase any in the end, you'd not have enough for a 5th level spell slot, but you could still make a 4th.
Well, it can't be made at 4th
No.
level, so
This spell cannot, but if you need to make a 4th level spell, you could.
that's fine. I need
Is what I'm saying.
to
You
add
just don't have enough
an
ink for
item
5th
called
level.
arcane. I need to add ink and just change it to be called arcane ink then, because there's only
Yeah,
an
yeah.
item called ink in the actual D&D campaign.
Ink is like arcane ink is like a pink viscous liquid. Unlike ink, which is black, it has arcane ink has an inherent magic property.
Okay. I would yeah. You did when I was making them before. You never said anything about that, so I didn't stock
That's
up.
why I did say when you were making them before. I said that's why he gave you the parchment and arcane ink.
Okay, so I have paper. I should have 2 sheets of that left because I made 3 earlier.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop to the toilet.
Yep. And then you said I have. How much ink does it take? Because it usually takes an entire bottle per scroll. I need him to break that down for me when he gets back. Generally, you just use a bottle of ink for the scroll.
I like how you asked someone else to make your check runs instead of literally asking the walking forge next to you.
Do you have blacksmith experience, like
smith tools.
proficiency? Do you have
I have
proficiency in
smith
blacksmith?
tools proficiency and smith tools.
Oh, well, you can make my next set.
Yeah. I could make them while in the mine. That's if truth doesn't say no.
Yeah, I need. Like I said, I've been taking away a bottle of ink every time that I make a scroll. Because technically it says that there's
I will say, by the way, guys,
truth.
there is. Oh, yeah, you go first. Go ahead.
So the way that normally making the scroll works is it takes a bottle of ink per scroll. That's the way I've always done it. And I've been taking my bottles of ink away. The arcane ink work different? If they do, how much ink does it take to make specific level scrolls? I need the breakdown so I can make notes of it.
It takes a % of the ink to do it. To make a 5th level one, you need at least half a arcane ink vial.
Okay.
But also, arcane ink is a lot more expensive. Basically, 10% of the vial is equivalent to the level of spell. So you basically you only need like the tiniest little dab, so much so that it wouldn't even. It'd take about a single like 10th of it for a cantrip.
So the most you can. So the highest. Okay, so an entire bottle would be for like a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Yes, an entire bottle would be a 9th level spell.
Okay, so I have. How much ink do I have left then? If you're saying that I only have so much.
You have 50% left and it requires 60% for a 5th level spell. So you could make a 4th level, but you can make 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and a cantrip.
So we're just saying.
You can make 5 cantrips. You could make 2 first and a cantrip.
Whatever level
you can
plus
make 1. Yes, whatever level plus 1, basically.
So I'd never be able to make 9th level scrolls.
No.
Or it would take multiple bottles.
100%, then
It would take
be
No,
a
you
bottle
need,
and-
you need an
10, that's
entire
100%.
vial. You need an entire vial of it for a single ninth level.
So we'll do it like this. So I'm gonna call it Arcane Ink 9 of 9. I currently still have 4 of 9 left, as we'll say, because I can make a 4th
Yeah.
level spell,
Yeah.
two
4 of
second
10,
level,
need
4
of 10. 4 of 10. 4 of 10. Because 100%. So.
Okay. So right now I would be able to make
To make it more simple for Fox,
9 of 9 would
4
be
of 9.
Okay, so 4 of 9, and it takes one. So we'll say it has 9 charges. Each charge costs it. So for a cantrip, it takes 1. For first level, it takes 1. I wouldn't do cantrips anyway, and if I do, it would be a waste. But so for a first level spell, it takes 1. For a second level spell, it takes 2 charges. 3 for a third, 4 for a fourth, 5 for a fifth, 6 for a sixth, and so on and so forth. So right now I have.
Cantrips can just I can accept that. I'll say cantrips can just be made
With regular
inherent
ink?
magical ability.
Okay, perfect.
With
Because
regular ink
okay,
or
cool.
inherent magic, basically.
That
You don't
I
need
can work
the
with that.
additional power of an arcane ink for that level spell.
All right,
To be
cool.
fair.
I can work with that. I just needed that broken down because it was confusing. The only other question I would have would be, since we've broken this down, now I won't go back and retcon buying any because we've just worked this out now. Would there be anywhere I can buy this besides an Archmage? Because those
Yeah,
are super rare.
Will sells them basically any mage worth their salt or any potion seller also worth their salt would probably have them, but it's not the easiest thing to come by. Like even a half vial of it is counted as an uncommon magic item. A full vial is technically rare.
Okay, so you're going to
It's rare
charge like 1,000 to 2,000 gold per bottle.
For a full bottle, it'd be about 2,500 to about 3,750.
That is ridiculous because it also costs me a spell slot of the same level to cast it.
In which case, maybe no, they don't. Spell scrolls don't.
Okay, so if
However,
it doesn't
spell
cost
scrolls,
me,
they come with their own slot. They come as their own slot.
Okay.
They are their own slot.
So if you're not going to charge me spell slots to make them, or spells, okay. So if you're not going to charge me spells
to make it, it
Yeah.
takes you a spell slot to make it, but it's not take a spell slot to cast it.
I know that.
It's already made with one.
Oh, I know that. What I'm saying is, if you're going to charge me 2,000 gold per bottle of ink plus a spell slot to make it, can you make it cheaper? Because that's ridiculous.
I might make it half whatever the rare magic item is. So
Like
1,250
250 gold a bottle is a lot.
All I
Or
gotta
300.
say,
gold
Or-
is not in current because it seems a potion. It seems a potion basically.
all I
They are
gotta
very
say,
rare items.
right? I've got to say one thing. The amount of gold that
Yeah.
Fox got for actually making that spell
Yeah.
scroll would not anywhere be near the amount of gold it would cost to actually get that vial.
Yeah. So if I had to sell 3 5th level spells and only made 3,000 gold, each of those, but it's going to cost me 7,500 gold to make them.
Okay, so what I'll say is that in which case those 5 slots that you made, those 5 5th level spell slots that you made, okay, they would have costed you in Arcane Ink about 1,000. So
Okay.
I guess a full bottle
Would be
about 750. It'd be about 750.
So so I don't think you're understanding something, because you have to realize the way that it works is, if you're going to charge me for the ink, that's fine. Like between 250 and 500, sure, whatever. 250, 300, whatever. I can understand that because I can get multiple spells out of one bottle. But if I sell one scroll for $1,000 and it costs me 750 gold to make it, that's fine. But the way that you were breaking it, the way that you were,
300 then.
that would be reasonable. But like, if it costs me the same thing to make them as it does to buy it, then it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal cost is 300. A low cost would be 250. A high cost would be 350.
That's fine, because you also have to take into consideration of where would I even be able to actually sell the scrolls, and how often can I buy the ink? Like, you got to put the rarity of it in there too.
It's because of basically Arcane Ink. It cannot be made. It's a natural deposit. Every single instance of Arcane Ink that has been known to exist has all come from a single place, and there is Candlehearth's Keep.
All right, that's fine. I can work with that. It's just if you're gonna make it where it's not worth even playing the character that way, I'll just stop playing the character that way. And I don't mean to be mean about it, but it's like it's not fun to play if you're gonna do it that way.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm fine with I'm fine with 300. I can work with that. Okay, so then since he gave us the ink for it, that's perfectly fine. I can deal with not being able to make one now. I'm good to move on, and we'll do the long rest to make sure everybody's ready, and we can go ahead and head to the mine. Do you want me to go ahead and pull up the mine entrance map?
Yeah, mine entrance. So, by the way, this entire trip, this is an enclosed carriage. Also, this entire trip, you've been blindfolded. You just said, "Could you stop by the tavern on the way there?" And he just pulled over for you and let you out. Because there's literally a single tavern in this entire, in the entire area.
By the way, these maps you sent me were some of the tiniest maps I've ever seen, so I tried my best.
Sorry, in that case, that's fine. I just got them off the internet, so I don't know how big they were to be exact. You come off over here.
All right.
I'm guessing it's a magical blindfold as well. Not just a normal
it's a magical
blindfold.
blindfold, yes. It's a magical blindfold, yes.
I was guessing so, because else I would know exactly where this mine was.
All right. What do we see immediately outside the mine? Like, do we see guards immediately here, or is it just like stationed? Because we technically have permission to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Up
have
to a certain
permission
level.
be here. That's way too big. Which there was a smaller one. Yeah, there are smaller ones, but you don't have access to them in your library.
I don't.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't have all of the monster manuals because they're $50 a piece.
Yep.
Donations are acceptable.
Yep. So
We have permission to be here. Katsuo's just gonna kind of mosey on to the entrance of the mine and probably find the first
before you do,
person to talk to.
yeah, before you do, yeah, and just making sure I have Celevis with you.
Yeah.
Celevis is like, come with you over here. Alright, he basically just looks at the two clockwork guards who immediately kind of raise their helmets, just blocking off the entrance to mine. State name, state business. It's me, Celevis. Open up the mine. I've got permission from the guild. Please provide
Stop chewing on
permission
that.
for us. And he goes, literally just stands and just goes, override code Z287 beta. As both the guards kind of just tick and go, welcome, Celevis, and guests. As they step to the side and just let you go in now.
All right. Which map's next?
It's crossings, the mine crossings.
Oh, cool. There's a whole town in here.
Yeah, you made the squares too big, too small.
I didn't make them shit. All I can do is click upload and click the picture.
Yeah, I tried. I've just looked for
Yeah,
whatever I could find.
To be fair, we're about the right size because that door over there is 5 or 6 foot wide according to the thing. So.
This is things are a bit small, but it doesn't matter.
All the gnomes are friends.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming these are regular gnomes. That the deep gnomes is just all I had. dwarf or whatever. Because I'm just saying, deep means underdark, and that's
Yes.
immediately evil.
These guys, they would probably attack you apart from a single thing.
We've got Buddy with us. Okay, whoever hits that thing up there, by the way, I'm abandoning you. Fuck that.
This thing is just called the
Beating
Protector.
up where?
That's
Wait,
it.
what am I beating up? The protector.
No,
Have fun.
don't touch it.
Have fun killing your
I
character.
will-
Don't touch it.
I will help him. I will.
Let
I
me put it
will
this way.
help
Let
you
me put it
kill
this
him.
way.
I will help him kill you.
Anything in this area that commits violence, the Protector will immediately aggro on.
What is this thing in the middle here? Is this like a fountain?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a fountain.
A fountain made out of
And add a
rocks.
few more.
These seem like friendly chops.
I'm curious how you get up to this house, because there's no ladder to get up there.
There's a staircase over here.
Mm.
Oh,
Nah,
that
you
house
just have
over
to
there.
climb the wall
Yeah,
each time.
you just have to
I
jump.
have no idea. Yeah, I have
Bro, it has
no
to
idea.
jump up and
actually.
jump
Yeah, you
down.
have to scale this wall right here.
Yeah.
Apparently
Like,
so.
I'm just looking at the map from all the different angles. Maybe there's a staircase behind this house, maybe, and it's like this is like a storage shed for this actual facility, or like
Maybe you have to
this
climb
looks like a smith.
Yeah,
This looks like a
hold on.
smithery shop, and
Hold
this
on,
back
if
here
you
might
look
be his
here-
house.
If you look here, if you look there, that kind of looks like there might be a doorway there that would lead up
It could
there.
be. It could be that this is the shop, and there's like an upstairs in the attic with a door that leads onto the ledge to the actual house. That's actually a very cool build.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
That's what I would assume.
Even
So-
now, you have to scale the wall each time.
I mean, you got to get your
Yeah.
daily workout.
Or it's these bricks counting as the stairs.
That's true.
So, by the way, you guys aren't here. You're still over here currently.
That's fine. That's just where I put him on the map, because that's just where they popped in when
So
I
Celebes
populated them.
goes- Yeah, so Celebes just goes, so I'm not going to follow you past this point. Just, I'm going to tell you a simple rule. Don't be violent here if you don't want your life to be, well, taken from you. That's the only rule in this area.
I see from this angle that we're at here that the track diverges into two separate mine shafts. Which particular one would we need to go down?
Well, actually, I've never been past this point. You could ask the locals here, but if anything goes to worst, you could always ask that thing. You don't know what thing it's referring to yet.
I can
I'll
probably see
leave
it.
you here. I'll be
Oh, I
at the
could definitely
mine's
see that.
entrance.
I, can
I
definitely
see somewhere I want to
Um,
explore.
Yeah, that's
yeah, by
within
the
my
way, 1
range. I can see
second.
it.
Now, 1 second. It's because there's a large gate here, is why.
Oh, okay.
It's to kind of keep these guys in and also make sure nothing gets out.
Quick question to the DM. Is this actually like
Yeah.
this, or is this supposed to be closed off and we basically just have the two mine entrances, and this is just how this map ended up?
No, you do actually. There are two mine entrances. Yes.
Okay, no, what I mean is there's an entrance here and an entrance here, but this side of the map over here, is this
You
supposed...
came in from over here. You came in from over here,
Mhm.
and this and up here both have actual maps that go into
Yeah,
them.
but we're talking about.
We're talking about up here.
I have.
Is that just broken off, or is... Like, if
That's
it's just
broken
closed...
off. I didn't have a connecting map. If I'm
Okay,
being
I
completely
just...
honest there.
Because I didn't have one either, and I wanted to make sure that that was just... That you couldn't find a map that fully closed in. That's perfectly fine.
To be specific, there's just this guy there's just a single guy there that says, no one's allowed to go this way.
That's fine.
What about down this way?
It's the same difference. Also, I'm pretty sure that this thing is
That's
floating in the
more
sky.
Nope, that is that's steam down there. You're above a boiling lake.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so Katsuo, assuming that we can go on through now, is going to head on into...
And
The town
Celebes just
itself.
leaves you guys alone. Celebes leaves you guys alone.
Okay, so...
Actually went to You see the thing that it was referring to, considering it immediately starts marching towards you.
That's fine. I was looking for a guide anyway.
It leans over. It leans over and just. Its eye just looks and just scans across you. Sees green light. Identified. Identified. Hatsuo, Zeon, Drifter. Welcome to Deepville.
Wait, we need directions. He's gonna walk after it.
John Cena.
We need directions. Who do we speak to for directions?
It is now dormant.
Ah, fuck. All right. So I want to look around and see if there's anything like any guard type people that are standing around that look like general like surveying people, not like normal townsfolk. I'm looking for somebody that could give me directions to somebody that could to the mine itself or an overview.
Guards here. There's no guards here at all. Considering violence is not allowed, there's not really a point to have guards.
So there's no kind of watch or no kind of people that are like to help out for like new adventures into. Then I would like to look around and see who the closest person is that look like
this guy over here.
Yeah.
Other than this guy over here,
that's why
he's
I'm
probably
over
the
there.
closest thing you'd have to a guard.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go over here to what I'm gonna head over here to what I assume is a smithery to ask for directions or to see where how things work down here, which way to the mine or whatever, and let him know that we have
Where
been.
have you gone on the map?
I was right here. I don't know where my character went. Did it delete it?
He died.
He ate me. I went to ask a question and he ate me. So I'm gonna head to
violence.
I'm gonna head over and let him know that we've been recruited by the guild to explore the mine. You know, something that's probably a normal thing down here, but since it's our first visit to the mine, if he could explain what's going on and possibly show me any wares he has, because he looks like a smith, and I'm always down for either getting my weapons upgraded or getting possibly introduced to new weapons. Trying to start a conversation.
He looks at you. He looks at your skin, and goes, "I don't speak to light folk," and turns away.
Okay, I use Kitsune Shapeshift and transform into a deep dwarf and ask him again.
He just looks and you're just like...
It's a free action, by the way.
Hey, you got me there. He's just like, yeah, you got me there. Alright, what the fuck do you want?
Basic same questions. Also, if he's a smith, if he's a smith, if he could help me out, and I bring out the chakram that I had before. I had these made, but I'm finally...
By the way, one thing you do need to note, every single one of these dwarfs are severely racist.
Oh, Greg.
That's fun. So I bring out the the chakram that I had made, and because I'm assuming this is smithy. Let me ask that first. This is a smith, right? Because this is a dwarven smith. I'm not missing this opportunity if this is a dwarven smith.
He looks at you. Then looks at the giant anvil sign on the wall. He looks at the bellowing fire next to
I'm asking you, the DM, not him.
Stone, and he goes, "Are you sure you're a deep dwarf?"
No. I asked the DM if this was a smith before I walk off because
it's
not him.
It is a smith.
So Katsuo's not that stupid. I, as a player, am asking the DM before I do this just to make sure, because this map doesn't mean anything if the DM decides that he's a candy store.
Yeah.
It's a candy store?
Yeah. So I take out the chakram that I have.
Store, by the way, this is actually a candy store.
Ooh. So
rock candy.
Katsuo takes out
rock candy.
Katsuo takes out the chakram he has, clinks them together a little bit, goes, I had these made on the surface, but there's no good smithies up there. Could a dwarf I would prefer to have the crafted hand the trained hands of a dwarf to make me a promising, a decent pair, ones that can conduct magic easier. And I hand them over. Could you make me something actually worth using? I'm trying to appeal to him, basically. But this is all I can get my hands on.
Well, at least someone knows how to sweet talk a deep dwarf. I'll give you that, laddie. I'll give you that. As for your damn chakram, I don't usually work with a pussy old's weapon, but if you could secure the magic ore for me, I'd happily make you a new pair. There's just a simple, tiny, itty-bitty problem.
It's a good thing I'm good at solving problems. What problems are we having, friend?
Well, we haven't been able to get to the ore deposits for about a month now. A wizard came in one time, walked to the mines, and no one's been able to go there since without losing their lives.
Mhm. I'm is there so I ask just for a few clarifications here, friend. Is it because when they go down they don't come back, or is it that they can't get any further because of a barrier before we move
Yeah, when
forward
they
with
go down, they just never come back. They're gone. They die. Simple as.
it? And which about directions would you say that they head down? I think I would like to take a shot at this. They thought
Here. North.
north. Okay, so that'll be here.
So go east.
Okay, so I look at him. I look at him and nod. I look at him and nod, and I take the. I assume he's handed me the chocolate back. And you get your ore. I can't wait to see what an actual decent craftsman can do with proper ore. I spin the chakram, clank them back together, and stick them back on my side. And I'll walk away. I'll keep my transformation for now. And I'm going to move to the center and wait for pretty much everybody else, because there's not anything else I need here, because dwarves don't do magic. So I'm assuming there's not a place I can buy ink from. I guess I'll ask before I walk off just to be sure, because I know they may have a shop here for it, for passing through adventurers who can use magic. So I'll ask him if there's somewhere I can possibly buy more ink. But other than that, I'm going to wait for my buddies to meet me back up at the fountain, like I'm assuming we agreed to before we all ran off, since I know where to go now. I'll also probably ask him if there's an inn we can rest in when we come back after we do our delve, assuring him that we will be back.
He goes, "Well, there's an inn up there. I can talk to them. They definitely let you in. I don't know about, well, the hunk of metal and whatever that bastard is."
I look over. I'm like, Drifter can sleep outside.
What race are you?
Yeah, I don't know what Xeon is either.
He's an Azimir, so he's technically an angel.
Oh,
I don't want to be becoming a fallen one, but
I got you.
Let me think. Hold on. Let me think. Oh, okay, I got it. I don't know what about that hunk of metal and the stick up holier than thou would do. A stick up a holier than thou? Hey. Okay, I thought that was funny.
I look at him. As long as he's got something to sleep on that's not the dirt, we'll call it good. And we don't need it now, mostly for our return, because I'm assuming whatever's at the bottom of this mine is going to be hell to pry out of its little hole. But we'll get you back to your ore, friend.
I'll sleep on the floor.
And the only other thing I would ask about again would be the shop that might carry the ink that I'm looking for.
My character does have a bedroll.
I have one too.
I was gonna say I don't need it.
It's essentially I'm trying to make conversation and make friends down here. You know.
Yeah.
I'm a Kitson. I can literally be any race I want. It works kind of like the Changeling does. He'd have to make a DC against my spell save to even tell I was an illusion, and then even after that, it's more just to be easy, make the conversation flow easier than anything.
Other than the fact that he literally saw you turn into one?
Yeah. What I'm saying is somebody that didn't see me transform would just assume because of that. I don't have comprehend language yet on this character, but later I could get that, and then I can literally be anything, and nobody would be able to tell without the DC. But I was just doing it to catch him off guard because he said he wouldn't talk to a light skin, so I turned into a deep dwarf because I thought it would be funny, and it worked out because he ended up being a pretty cool guy. I personally just wanted to know a little bit of information. I have all the information I want except for the shop, so if there's not one, I won't worry about it. We'll just wait for Drifter and Xeon here, and Katsu is pretty much ready to move on. He's not trying to spend a whole lot of time here in this particular area right now because he's invested in trying to move forward at a decent pace because we're on a timer. We're on a time frame right now, specifically because we're trying to save Dude's brother, and he understands that. He's also very driven by the personal drive to find and find and hunt down the demon that he knows now is the cause of the reason that he is the last of his kind.
Yeah. Anyway, so once you guys are already up, and then we can continue with Cutsworth. Because by the way, if you hadn't talked to him, this person coming up is actually an optional boss. You could have ignored this and just gone straight to the actual boss of this area. So this is an optional boss that will let you more rewards.
Cool. When Drifter comes back, Katsuo's going to be
So Drifter, what were you doing?
Yeah.
By the way,
you can go through everybody else's doing.
Well, I just
Drifter,
went to
what
talk
were
to
you
the
doing?
guy up top. This guy all the way up here.
He literally just spits on your leg and just goes, "Fuck off, you hunk of metal." That's literally all he does.
I mean, you're a walking furnace. Would it even reach you, or would it would it burn
Just
away?
tries to spit on you and just fizzles out midair.
Yeah. Pretty much it.
Yeah, that's literally all he will say to you. Unless you had some way to convince him to talk without violence. My fucking eyes.
Fucking ping, Jesus.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You want to know how? Look how small the map is. I could fireball us to death. Ah! All right, enough.
Cannon fire.
That fucking hurts.
Yeah, I'll let you guys make your way through.
Each of these squares is actually 5 feet. Each of these squares is 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm just messing.
But technically,
The 30-foot range, right?
Yeah. Well, that circle from the ping, it was convenient that it was the size of the last map made that ping be pretty much fireball.
yeah, it
was a convenience thing because of the size of the map.
I will say, Katsuo, what do you call it when you throw a flashbang in a school of epileptics?
A good time. Good laugh.
No. Multi-kill.
Ha!
Anyway, Zeon, what are you doing?
I walked to the fellow deep dwarfs to figure out that they're massive racists against me, getting spat on, getting the middle finger, and just learning that everyone hates me.
He just calls you the N-word.
Oh, great! He just calls me the N-word.
I am streaming, so please be careful.
No. What I'm trying to say, what would the equivalent of the N-word be for this Asimir?
I don't think there's really not one.
Probably a fallen.
Yeah.
He just calls you, I guess, a fallen bastard. Because Asimir
He is fallen, though.
So just...
I am.
Okay.
Zeon's character is fallen.
Okay, let's see. What's the opposite of... I guess a holy bastard. That's what he calls you.
So rude.
He's trying to be as insulting as possible to you. To us, what they want to do is actually provoke violence in you. That's what they want to do.
They successfully did it. I want to beat the shit out of them.
Are you sure you are in the
one minute.
direct sightline of this giant robot?
Please don't make me burn tails to stop you.
You just give me 1 second. I might be able to do
This
something.
silence makes me want me to. I'm sorry about
The voices in my head create violence.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. All I can do is just say, I want to cast fireball.
I will dominate person you, my man. Back off.
All I want to
yeah,
do
by the
is
way-
cast Storm Sphere.
By the way, just to give an example of why this thing up here is terrifying.
It's a merit.
Do you want to? Yeah, it is literally just a merit. I'm using the exact merits stat block minus the plane
Leon,
shift.
Let's just say
Might
this: you have
have played
73 HP. He can two-shot you.
Oh no, he can
I'll
one
be
shot you.
fine. Oh, I'll be fine.
Drifter.
Yeah.
Drifter. They have a, let's see, movement range. Yeah, they have a 40-foot movement range and a 30-foot hover, and they always hit and deal a base of 60 force and make 2 of these attacks.
Yeah, no. It would literally just be 2 hits, though. That's what I'm saying by 2-shot.
Oh no, it'd be
Not two
one shot
turn.
because it's 60 force. It's 60 force.
Yeah, 73 health.
Yeah,
If he crits, it'll be a one
That's-
shot.
if you're correct, yeah, obviously.
Don't they have multi
Oh
attack
no,
though?
he could also just use. He could literally just use his blazing Emedict, or he could use Justify.
Could Okay, so are you actually going to start a fight with all these things? Because Katsuo is just going to cast invisibility and walk away if you do.
Of course I'm not.
Obviously
I
not.
want to.
Also,
I do
invisibility
want
wouldn't
to.
even work because it states that it can pierce invisibility with its eye.
We'll all be dead.
Well,
Or
You would.
everyone would have to aggro me.
Yeah, it literally states here. It states here. True sight, 120 feet. Perception plus 10. It
We're
also
learning a
speaks
lot
every
about this
single
podcast.
language, but it rarely speaks.
Okay.
And also has immutable form and innate spellcasting. It can cast plane shift at will.
Oh, well, that takes banishment off the table. Xeon, are you gonna do any shopping or any talking to anything, or meet back up with us?
Even if I
It also
wanted
has
to.
legendary. By the way, it has legendary resistance and magic resistance as well.
Hmm.
It's a Mara. They are CR 25s. They are meant to be party wipers. That's what they're built to be.
Yep. What were you saying,
are
Xeon?
we just going on?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't really be able to shop anywhere because they are very racist against me.
If
Well, you could do,
Katsuo
like, a
came with
check.
you, probably.
Yeah.
If Katsuo came with you, or you would literally just pay them off. None of you have tried to pay them off.
I haven't had to,
I don't
so
care.
money talks. I'm assuming at this point we're just moving on. And you said north was where we needed to go because I want to make sure because it's been a bit.
Yeah, north is the magic ore, and then east is the actual main story.
Okay. Well, we're gonna head north first.
Could you, so basically, as you're Xeon, as you're walking through the tunnel towards this magic ore, you step on a sigil on the ground as you're all teleported somewhere. Could you please pull up the Dreadnought Temple?
So quick question. I'm assuming this is what's been teleporting us away, teleporting people away, and the reason that we can't actually get into the mine with the ores because of this specific room that's about to take us away, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there was no perception check to see if we saw it or anything like that. So I'm assuming that it auto activates upon being in range. Can I try and counterspell it, or is it considered a non-cast spell and an instant activation from a
It's
item?
a non-cast spell. It's a instant cast spell from an item.
Okay. So I couldn't counterspell this. Cool. Because I was just going to shut that down real fast.
I mean, I could have
Let's
shut it down
see
as well, so
how
you know.
big you are.
Well, all three of us could shut it
Oh, you're
down.
actually about 5 feet. Congrats.
I wouldn't have. I don't have Dispel Magic, or I would have cast that. I normally don't bring it, but this campaign I think I may have to at this point.
Yeah.
It would be more like this because Ketsuo leads the party. And then
I
kills
died.
Destroyer.
Ah, it looks like I'm re-rolling a character, boys.
I know what I'm going to roll next if Ketsuo dies. I've been working on it all week. Did you see what I sent you?
I did not.
I was talking to the Destroyer. I didn't send it to you because
I
I'm
haven't
still
seen
working it out. I've remade him about 4 times because I can't fucking decide on how I want to build him. And it would honestly all come down.
14.
Yeah, it would honestly all come down to, hey, Mr. Archmage, do you sell ink? But yeah, no. Anyway, it would essentially all come down to
This is a great character you sent me before. It has nothing on the character sheet.
Really
Yeah.
weird. It's supposed to be 14. I think it's 6 levels in Artificer, 14 in Monk. But I'm thinking about doing, depending on how we rule Artificer's ability to make magic items, running 2 in Artificer, or 2 or 3 in Artificer. At least 7 or 8 in Rogue, and 10 in Monk, because I have a really cool build for a Plague Doctor.
Hey, Katsuo, there's a good mage there.
Yeah.
You wanna
I'm gonna wait until we start the conversation because I have something I want to open the
Just
conversation with.
looks down on you. Oh, and by the way, you guys noticed. And guess what? It's got a curse-born mark.
This won't work.
Yay.
Immediately Katsuo will start looking for the crystal or the binding item on the person that forms the connection to him and the demon.
Yeah,
No,
can
he's
we all
not got
roll
crystal. He
perception
just
checks?
has a sigil on his cheek. He's not an official curse-born. He's a wannabe one.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't have Belle's actual
Oh, he's a
favor. He's
wannabe.
wanting one. Oh yeah. Also, by the way, you found all of the bodies, considering they're all sprinkled around this arena.
Are they sprinkled or are they piled up in one?
They're all
Right.
sprinkled.
Okay.
Like,
Is this
everywhere.
is this
Or at
water?
least
Is this
whatever
water deep?
remains of them.
Is this water deep?
It's about 20. It's about. There's a 20-foot drop from this little platform here, and then the water is about is 10 foot in depth.
All right. Is this carry-on person visible, or is he in a different room, or is that just like a ledge?
There's a platform, larger platform up here.
Okay.
There's a large platform up here. He's not a he's a demi-lich. He's a demi-lich.
Fuck.
A very weak
wait.
one. He hasn't even got a refectory yet.
So he's just a floating
just
skull
a
then.
wannabe.
He's just a floating skull then.
No, that's not what I mean by demi-lich. He wants to become a lich. But
So he's a wizard.
doesn't have
He's a wizard
refectory.
that's on the path, but he hasn't made it yet. He hasn't made his
Yeah,
refractory.
he's a wizard on the path. He's a wizard on the path.
So, as soon as we appear and as soon as we see him, and I'm assuming the sigil's glowing on him where he can see it, I'm going to immediately, as soon as I see him, hold my hand up, and I'm assuming because all of the rest of them have been, he's immune to dominate person and charmed abilities. Because, what? No, you said he's not possessed. He's not possessed, is he?
No, he's not. He's actually not.
I'm going to immediately cast dominate person on him as soon as I see him at 5th level. So he needs to make a wisdom
Do I
save,
need to roll for that?
DC 17 wisdom save.
DC 17 wisdom. Let me roll. DC 17 wisdom. He makes a 19.
Okay. So that was my surprise action for it. Actually, hold on. I wonder if I can... I need to see how this works real quick.
You basically, as you appear, he goes, "Wow," and you immediately raise your hand. These like pink chains erupt, ethereal chains erupt from your hands, and just trying to wrap themselves around them. As you can see, they've wrapped around him, and then he just pulls his arms out and shatters the chains. Like, that's not very nice.
Hold on just a second real quick. Oh, that only works if there's a second... There's only that if there's this. There's only that's only available if there's a second target, and if I make the ability check for this one. Capella saving throw. I have a couple things that let me reroll my ability checks, but one of them allows me to cast a spell twice if it only targets one person. I wanted to see if I could cast it twice on the same person, but I don't think it works that way. Yeah, because you have to choose specifically a second creature within range of the set. Yeah.
That's quite rude, you know.
I had to give it a shot, and I'm assuming we're rolling initiative at this point.
There he goes. I was going to give you some courtesy, but I don't think you're deserving of that now.
Oh, come on.
Don't you? You didn't even ask me why you're here or what I was planning on doing with you.
I bring my hand up and tap my cheek on the same side that he has the mark, and I'm like, that tells me all I need to know about which sides you're on, friend.
Oh, so you know Master Bell. Did he say anything about me?
I don't know. I was too busy listening to the screams of his last minion as I cooked him alive. And at the punctuation of every word, the silver flames around me grow even hotter and start to peel off.
Smile appear on his face. Then you also then just see a smile on his face. It's just like, wait, does that mean he has a free seat?
Oh, you're one of those people. If he's gonna keep talking, I'm gonna cast the second spell.
Anyway, as I was saying, I had this whole fucking speech plan, but now I guess fuck me. Sure.
If hold
I
person,
wanted to
if
know some
that 5th level
fucking
spell would have worked, by the way, I would have ended this so fast because I would have just had Drifter tie him up and bind him. Damn it! Almost.
As you can see, you can just see the bodies then float up in the air and just get thrown into the water.
Aw,
Yay!
a waste of
Now,
good
shouldn't
meat. I mean, a waste of
Wait,
good.
what?
What?
Drifter.
As
I
you
mean,
Drifter,
can
no,
I'll
see,
be
use
fine. I don't need to
bleach.
breathe.
Yeah.
Swirl. You can see the bodies all kind of rise up back over to this center place here, and he goes, it's been a while since I used this spell. And you can see all of them just burst.
Okay.
Every single one just explodes
Wow, he used corpse
as the
explosion.
blood fills up this large disc in the center.
So, if he didn't have those bodies, so to say, would he be able to use this?
Oh no, he would have been able to use it anyway, but this is just for kind of visual flair.
Okay. Because I have 3 different ways to stop this as long as I have an action in between it, but I won't do it because I want to see what happens.
This is just
I was gonna
visual
say,
flair.
okay.
He
Okay,
just-
visual flare, got you. Like, because I can quick cast right now, which would allow me to use the bonus action from my surprise round to fireball them, to disintegrate them, or burn them. I can also try to counterspell whatever this is, because it's technically a spell, but since it's visual flare, I'm not worrying about it.
Magic item. It's a magic item. Actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stupid.
I'm not gonna. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah,
if he
I'm just
required the
laughing, yeah.
corpses, I could have just been like. It's been a while since I've fought a stone golem.
No,
You know what?
giant.
It is a stone golem. It's meant to be a huge though.
That's fun.
They're about the same size anyway, so it won't matter mainly. But
Nice.
Roll initiative.
So in the middle of this, I turn to Karen. Hey, you don't happen to sell arcane ink, do you?
You'll pry my
Why
ink
not?
off my cold dead hands, you bastard!
Can do. I rolled a fucking nat 1 for initiative.
You're
I rolled
kidding.
an 8.
No, it was cocked. Like, it was between a 1 and a 17 or something like that, but I gave me the
also
1.
rolled an 8, so I got 13.
So he got a 11.
Let's go. Zeon gets to go first.
Again,
Does the stone golem count as humanoid, just out of curiosity?
No, it's a construct.
it was inanimate.
I mean, I could just hold monster on it, and we can just leave it there.
It's
Doesn't
made
monster
by a
have to?
magic item.
It doesn't matter. Hold monster holds anything that's not considered humanoid, basically, in the same way that hold humanoid does. I was just gonna hold it in place for it, and it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it has basically the same stat block as a stone golem, just slightly nerfed.
Yeah, I think constructs are the one thing. Constructs are the one thing that like hold person, hold
Yeah.
monster doesn't work on because it basically inflicts
Oh,
Even
damage.
if it did, a stone golem has a immunity to paralyzed.
Yeah. How high is carry on up?
How high is this?
That's about 80 feet.
Still not that high. Gotcha.
Okay.
This entire room is 200. This entire room is 28 by 28, so about 140 foot by 140 foot by 100 foot.
So as the golem comes out, Katsuo is still watching Carrion, while Drifter and Zeon, I'm assuming, have turned back to the Dread Garden. And like, so how do you want to do this? 1v1, 2v1, or do we want to focus the Guardian the golem down first?
Guardian come out. Would I be able to get an action off?
No, we're in initiative now, so I don't know what the Guardian ran for initiative.
Actually, it doesn't matter anyway. Don't worry.
It ran 11.
Okay, so Zeon would go first, and then him, and yeah, so I go last.
Trying my best to expand out this
I
thing.
was gonna say I can't really do much to carry on since I can't actually get up there. Well, I can, but would cost a spell. We guys, you having fun here, guys?
I'm just helping him expand this
Expand
out.
the range.
What are we actually doing here?
We're trying to expand it out and make it like a large kind of open sector. I couldn't find a better map than this.
Okay, so it's not supposed to be a chokehold?
And it's meant to be kind of like a. Hold on, let me just take the eraser. It's meant to be kind of like this, like a large circle at the bottom, and then goes up, curving in, like so, and then kind of just eventually goes up to the sides there. I'd say that's probably the best I'm gonna get.
This is great geometry.
Very entertaining, yes. Quite entertaining, yes. That's perfect. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, the crooked edges, the jagged edges were driving me nuts. So essentially, it's something like this.
Something, you know.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, close enough. Close enough.
It would
Close
do.
enough. Also, I might just make him stone golem. It's way easier to use.
I could just cast banishment on the stone giant.
You can try.
You can try, yeah. Alright. So it's Xeon's turn. While he goes to take his turn, I'm gonna look basically back at him while watching Carrion and being like, I'll watch the 2-bit crook up top
So
for anything.
Can you guys tell me your rolls again?
4!
Hey,
Eight.
You got 13, Xeon.
Xeon got 13.
Yeah.
It would be funny if you got 12 though.
So the golem got 11. Xeon got 13. The
Why am I
story got
like
8.
usually fast?
Because you have a
Fox
+5.
got 4.
That's just
And
kind of how
then
that
this
works when you have a
guy got-
+5.
Yeah. But
I'll be right back.
I just get really lucky, like.
Karen rolled even higher. He got 22.
Oh god.
That's fine.
Here's a 19.
Fine, we have
got
3
19 plus
spellcasters
3.
with
19 plus
counterspell.
3. As he literally just looks at you and just goes, Just looks at you and just starts kind of just walks into his chamber. That's really all he does. He's leaving you to the Dread Guardian.
That's fine. We'll
Fox.
deal with him in a minute.
Go
What's up?
chase him.
We'll skill issue it.
I mean, I can, I guess.
I suggest you do it.
It's a stone golem, right?
Yes.
Alright, I have something.
So is that what y'all want me to do? Do you want me to go after Carrion while y'all deal with the stone golem?
I mean, we could just kill the stone golem and just go all together. I mean, I don't think he's really doing anything.
That's all right. I was told to go after him, and I can go up there. That's not a big. That's not an issue.
Karen's just instead. Xeon, it's your turn.
My turn, hooray. So I do first go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess I'll cast Magic Missile on level 5. Yeah, I know. Real creative.
Casting
You have
what?
you have access to more spells now as well, don't you?
Yeah,
He definitely does, yeah.
So many spells.
He
I know
just
what I'm
wants to
using.
use magic missile.
I mean, it's the most broken spell in the game.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Alright, roll
How
7d4s.
7d4s, yeah. Cast that.
You also
It
have
gives
that
you-
new item that I gave you.
He hasn't got the things
Yeah,
for
I
it,
don't have
but
it, like,
he can
set
just
yet.
roll a d4 for it.
I think I did. I take magic missile, or did I just straight up
25
refuse to take it?
plus-
You refuse to take
Yeah, I
it.
refused to take it.
That will be 32 damage.
Yeah.
It just takes damage. Just it shows no emotion.
Is he even alive?
No, it's a mechanical construct. Or it's made of earth, technically.
It's technically made of stone, yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. I'm gonna cast Fireball on
It'll
4th
probably
level.
resistant.
So you think he is?
Yeah, probably, but you can go for it. You
But
find a
like,
giant
we
stone
could melt it. Or we could melt it.
Can't Okay. It's not made of ore, but you know.
So you're saying that's a bad idea?
Probably. You can go for it if you want, but
I'm gonna go for it. Yeah.
you
He needs to do a deck save.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Yeah, what level are you doing it?
I'm doing it on an
You said this is a stone golem or a stone giant?
Golem.
Stone Golem. Go ahead. So deck save, right?
Yep.
It's a 3.
Oh, great. That's it.
However, it's going to use legendary resistance to guarantee success.
Stone golems have.
Oh wait, no, that's a different
Stone
character.
golems don't have
That's a
legendary
different character.
actions.
Yeah, I was wondering.
That's a different
Like,
character.
Aw.
Yeah,
Is that
has
strong?
legendary-
Aw.
and that's not
Karen
what
has
Karen
legendary
does.
actions.
Yeah, that's not what Karen does.
Yeah, this guy does have
Yeah, 30
legendary
damage.
actions, just none actually that are like instant, like insane ones. They're just he
Is
has like
this
2 special attacks he can do,
is
which do
this
cost his legendary actions. That's all.
is this custom stone golem then?
It's a custom stone golem that I did run through the CR calculator and it came out as CR of 7. Mainly because its average damage is about 20.
Okay, because just a regular stone golem is CR10.
Yeah, I've nerfed down some of his stats.
Okay.
I've nerfed some of his I nerfed his damage heavily. It said he has a defensive CR of 12, but an aggressive CR of 4.
That's like I said, we good. I
So
was
give him a
curious more than anything on what was going on because I know what a stone golem's CR is because they're part of one of the traps in the last campaign that I ran. So I was like, legendary actions. I'm just gonna. So you got Katsuo in the back twiddling his thumbs like I've never had to go last. I don't know what to do now. I'm used to casting 17 spells by now and mirror image 3 times. I don't know what to do now.
I just turned the
Hey Drifter, do you want to play some poker?
My only
Uses
I just said that's
prestidigitation to
what
recognize. So while Theon's over there trying to decide what to do because he's never had to go first or never really gotten a turn because it's usually dead by then, Katsuo and Drifter in the back with Katsuo using prestidigitation to make a deck of cards and they're just playing Go Fish.
Oh, fine. I'll solo this motherfucker.
Who you hitting there, Chief?
It's now just standing
Yeah,
in front of you guys. As it
Oh,
is the
al-
creature's
also-
turn now.
I'll turn to Katsuo and just go, welcome to my club, I'm always last.
As Katsuo is going to try and punch you.
Oh, it's gonna try to punch me.
Yeah.
Has it got
I don't
10-foot
know.
range?
Okay.
Now hold on.
That's 'cause-
Let's see.
I was gonna say, has it got 10-foot range?
Yeah, that range is.
Now,
10
how
feet.
far have I moved? So I've moved. Yeah, so I guess not. Xeon is going to punch you instead then.
No.
Wow, not
Considering
punching
you just
Drifter.
attacked it. Drifter, I already know it's not even going to hit you if I roll a crit. Sorry. I have. It has a specific attack. It has an attack that's not even a roll.
Oh,
it's a
let's
save.
have an AC off Drifter. What's the max AC you can hit?
If I was building meta at level 16, 30.
Not
What?
met. Damn it! I'm 25. I'm 24 myself right now. 26 if I use Blade Ward.
And if it got a 19, it could hit 26. Yeah.
26 is as high as I can go if I use Blade Ward. I guess if I was using Blade Ward, something like Blade Ward and somebody else has used like Sanctuary on me, I could get up closer to 30 myself.
Yeah, Fox. Right now, currently, if I played it right, I could get a 28 AC right now.
24 is what I can go to.
40 Yeah, I got a 14 and a 23.
That 23 will hit, the 14 will miss.
Yeah.
23 will hit.
Yeah.
16 AC.
Yeah, so let me just check the stat block. Xeon, you take, let's see, 13 damage.
Terrible.
I'm gonna be fair. Some of the higher level stuff to us, as long as it doesn't hit AC wise, the higher level stuff isn't that bad. It's the damage. So the 2 hit on things may need to scale a little later. Right now, it seems to be okay, but a little later, he may need to scale the 2 hit, like the plus to the actual hitting, while leaving the damage
It's a
alone.
+7.
Yeah,
It's a +7, and I nerfed its damage.
You can
Originally,
hit
its
me.
damage was 2d10 per slap.
yeah,
It's now 1d10.
yeah,
I mean, if you get a 14 or above, you can hit me.
yeah. We're good then. It
Yeah.
just means it's medium difficulty to hit anybody now, which is
You
fine.
then see kind of like it go. You can see then a golden glow envelops its hands, as it's now going to make another 2 attacks against Drifter.
Alright, but.
As multi attack.
1 hits again.
Alright, I'm not. That hits me, okay. Meets it, beats it.
1 hits Drifter because it got exactly 14.
Yeah.
It
I
gets a
could-
9 damage.
I could say no, but I'm not, so, you know.
It gets 9 damage against you, Drifter.
Yeah, I got that, took it.
And that ends its turn.
All right,
Whose turn is it? It's Drifter.
yours.
isn't it?
Yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm debating on whether I want to delete it or save my spell slots for like the next encounter. But then there's a possibility of leveling here because he said this
Actually-
was bonus.
Actually, I'm rolling a d6 quick. I'm seeing if I take that 9 damage. Fuck you. Okay, I took it. Okay. I'm just gonna make melee attacks against it.
I just realized if I use shield, I have a 24 AC
29 to hit.
and
That's
mirror
not hit.
image.
I fucking hate
26
you,
to
Drifter.
hit.
No, Drifter.
Yeah.
Remember, you only do 2 attacks per turn now. Remember, so you get 1 action
No,
for the attack and
we-
then the other action to do
I
your
literally
thing.
told you
That was what we
before.
said.
You can't get rid of that.
No, we said that you could
That's why we
use
nerfed
1
the
action
damage
to
now.
attack. Yeah, 1 action to attack, and then it was 1 action to attack, and then you could use 1 action to cast a spell. Since you always do 2 attacks anyway.
Wait,
but
time
when
out,
we
time
had
out.
this
Why did you change
discussion-
his multi attack?
When we had
Because he
this
always
discussion,
he has two. He has 2 actions. You have 2 actions. You have 2 actions.
Yeah.
We say that you get 2 attacks every action. So we're gonna say 1 action was to use spells, and the other action was just to attack.
Why does he
yeah, when
get
we
2
had this
attacks?
discussion,
Why does he get
when we
2
had this
attacks per
discussion,
action?
I told you before.
It's a hexblade.
I understand this, but the way the Hexblade works is it gets multi attack. That's why it can do so much damage, is because it gets multi attack. Why would you?
Oh.
Why would you change? So all an action is a regular blade attack. So his action is an attack. With multi attack, you just take an extra regular blade attack. You don't use it to cast spells. You just hit
Right,
somebody with it.
The only reason why is because I made you nerf it down so much so it
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
just nuke your bosses. Because
Okay,
I literally
fair point.
told
Yeah, go
you
ahead,
that
go ahead.
I can't get rid of my multi attack.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
I'm just.
So I'm guessing all of them hit.
Yes, every single one hit.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2,
You just roll a 1.
3,
Nice.
4. Okay. So 10 plus 16 is 26, plus 14 is 40, plus 19
59.
59, plus 1 is 60,
75 damage.
70 is 75 damage. And that is above
That's what we
average.
went. Yep. Great.
That's way above my average.
What the fuck did you roll?
Quite high.
What damage is it? What damage is it again, by the way?
It's magical slashing and psychic.
Okay, magical slashing.
I'm assuming your
Magical slashing.
I'm assuming your sword does 2d8 2d6 plus
Okay,
8
how much psychic did you do?
Yeah.
How much psychic did
3
you do?
times.
And how much
My
slashing?
my
How much psychic and
psychic
how much slashing?
is 16.
Okay.
Okay, and then slashing is
19 plus 16, 35 plus 24. I really fucked this up. Why'd I do this to myself? 25 plus 24, that's 49 damage.
so you did
49
49
magical
slashing.
slashing. Magical
Magical
slashing.
slashing.
And then the rest is the thing.
Okay, yeah, that's way more manageable. Okay, so as you barrel your whip into it multiple times,
Mm-hmm.
you can see sizable chunks are knocked off its kind of outer shell, but it still remains stoutwort.
Does
Okay.
that make it little? Does that make it little me's turn?
Yeah.
No, because it's going to use its another legendary action,
Okay.
Well, you said it
and it's
didn't
going
have
to use
legendary actions.
No.
No, I said
His is
no.
custom.
It has two. It has two custom actions
Oh,
technically
okay.
that can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
used. It has 2 points for its custom actions. It doesn't have like
Yeah,
legendary
yeah.
resistance, legendary other
Yeah,
stuff.
you good.
It does basically an extension attack that can also be used as a reaction. And then there's a very special attack that it can be used at the start of its turn, which
Yeah,
does
yeah.
heavy
fine.
fucking damage.
Yeah, it's fine. Continue.
Yeah. So continue that. It's just gonna make 2 more fist attacks against Drifter.
Alright, but
It's gonna roll both d20s. It got 15 and 18 for one. So I'm guessing both hit.
no, they both miss.
Why?
I guess shield.
That's
Okay,
5
yeah.
AC.
You would need a 19
As
to hit me there.
it kind of barrels its fists down at you, as you basically whip at it, and and smoke gathers around you. You can see its fists coming through the smoke as it's about to slam its fists into you again. But the last second you cast shield, as its hands clang up, this psychic force just as it's trying to like push through the shield. Katsuo, it's now your turn. It's just like struggling with Drifter, trying to push through the shield.
What my visual is, I basically just parry it since I have a shield.
This
Like, I'm
shield is magical.
Yeah, I
It's like
know,
a
but I
magical
have a
raw
shield
force.
myself. I basically just
Yes.
enlarge my shield with magic and parry it.
So it's less of a power. It's more like you're just blocking it, struggling against your shield.
Yeah.
Flavor,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
flavor
It's just
doesn't
like,
matter.
Flavor doesn't matter. Obviously.
I was gonna say, if it did matter, then I could have just parried it into Katsuo's head, but you know.
Yeah. Katsuo, your turn. Katsuo, your turn.
I know it's my turn. I'm trying to decide if I want to kill it or if I want to save spell slots.
Do your best.
My best would be 30 something 2d6s in damage.
Oh, I see.
That's why I said, do I want to save spell
Maybe
slots or not? Do I want to save spell slots or not? It's like don't tell Katsuo to show you what magic really is. Katsuo will show you what magic really is. Okay, I'll hold back. I'm gonna use a fourth level scorching ray on it.
Okay.
So that will be
5 rays.
5 rays. So
10d6.
I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit.
Nope.
I'm going to.
Don't you have to
Would
roll for a ray or
quickly, really quickly, would a 19 hit? So I
Yes,
don't.
it would.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Favored by the Gods then and try to turn that into a hit.
I was gonna say, because it was like...
17. It became a 17. Does that hit?
No, it doesn't.
Must be require an 18 to hit then. Must have 18 AC.
I mean, I would be able to tell you what its AC is, but I didn't roll below 25.
Yeah. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
So it's got 19 AC?
Yep.
Okay.
19 natural armor.
So you buffed his armor class, okay. Fair enough.
So
22 will hit.
22 hit.
Okay. I need to roll above an 8.
Oh, you need to roll above 9. How unfortunate
I
for you.
have to roll a 10.
I need to roll 8 or above.
So you both have about 50%.
So he takes 4 damage from me.
Xeon, what about you?
Wait, what am I rolling?
Xeon is
You're not rolling anything, just asking.
Xeon's is 8 or above, I think. Not 8 or
So
above.
how much damage did you
He has
say
plus
it
8,
was?
so it's 11 or above.
I just did 4 damage fire to
Yeah.
4 fire damage to him because
Okay.
his AC is so high that I have to roll a 10 or higher to hit him.
All right.
I'm not
Xeon,
done.
your turn, actually.
I'm not done.
Oh wait, no, carry
So
on.
it's still got bonus
Yeah, big carries.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't even my action. That was my bonus action. I can cast a spell for if I use Quicken spell for 2 sorcery points. Actually,
One quick and spells more than that.
Quicken spell for cast, as long as it only costs 1 action to cast, I can spend 2 sorcery points to cast any spell as a bonus action. So I can essentially attack with two spells per turn. So that wasn't my action. That was my bonus action.
Now we go on to the actual damage, I'm guessing.
I'm changing what I'm doing because its AC is so high.
I mean, it's kind of fair for what it is.
No, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's just
No, I'm just saying for truth. It's kind of fair for what it is.
Yeah.
But it is quite hard for the spellcasters to actually hit it.
Yeah.
With anything but magic missile.
With a two
Or
hit.
AoEs.
As I
Yeah,
said, its offensive CR said it says it has a defensive of 12 CR, but they only had an aggressive of 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair because people can still hit it, but it's also one of them you got to keep in mind of attack modifiers when you're making armor class.
It's about a 50% chance for them, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, like I said, it's actually quite fine.
By the way, the Commander's
For later
Touch
on.
spell, I'm going to have to edit a little later that you gave me because you made it a 30-foot range, but also require me to touch whoever I'm casting it on, which makes no sense.
That's what I was saying.
But you also made it verbal without requiring
Did I make it
touch.
touch?
Yeah, you made
Did I
it.
make it
Yeah,
touch?
You made it touch with a 30-foot range, so I got some real long fingers.
No,
So
basically,
because you made
it's
it,
not- Commander's Touch is just called that because
yeah,
I just thought that was the name of the
I-
named it for the spell. It's basically like a vortex.
Yeah,
it just makes a vortex.
it has a 2-hit on it because of that, which is funny because I don't actually have to hit anything; they have to save. It's not a big deal. It just looks funny on the character sheet, and I just noticed it, so I was going to point it out.
I do
I
apologize.
noticed that when you sent me the item, I was like,
Yeah, it was weird. I've changed it to vocal from touch,
It's more you have to touch.
but
the
it hasn't
ground to
updated.
use it,
Yeah.
that's all. You have to touch the ground to use it because it's a vortex that erupts on the ground.
still, you'd have some very long
was why I
fingers
made
if
it
you wanted to
touch.
use it at range.
Yeah, you have to touch the ground, and that makes the range of 30 foot.
So is it around Fox or?
You know what? Fuck that guy in particular.
No, it's 30 foot within. 30 foot within you. Basically, you touch the ground, and then 30 foot within range where you
I
summon.
didn't know if it just had a range or not. That's fine.
Fuck this
What are
guy
you
in
doing?
particular. Wall of fire. The heat's going inward. Make a dex save.
I fucking hate you, folks.
Oh yeah, do you want to know what I get at next
Mind my
level?
pun, folks, but I hate you with a burning passion.
At level 11, I get a 6th level spell where I can pretty much just cast a
Shut
slightly
up.
worse version of Wall of Fire for
11.
99 turns.
That will fail.
He gets how much damage?
I am. I'm casting it at 5th
Yep.
level, so give me just a second.
Yeah.
23 fire damage.
Okay, 23.
And
will be-
he takes it again at the beginning of his turn, and if he tries to move out of it, he takes it again.
Okay.
I'm grabbing a certain spell next level because of
Mhm.
flavor on my character.
Okay.
I'm gonna push back to here and end my turn.
Okay, Cardian. It's Cardian's turn. Cardian just comes out of this area, just like, and how's my little baby? And just sees the wall of silver fire, just like, what the f is going on in here? As he just looks down, just, yeah, And it's gonna attempt to cast Misty Step to come down to the arena.
I'll let him do that. I'm not going to
If
count
I'll
it
let
up.
him do that. He can fall 50 feet for all I care.
Yeah, let him. So you realize Misty Step only goes so far, and that's 80 foot up. So he's going to fall 50 foot.
Maybe not then. I thought Misty Foot was like. Yeah, fair point, fair point, fair point.
I mean,
There is a
Um,
6th level spell that's 60 foot.
yeah, and there's
let's see.
Dimension Door at 5th or 4th level that does 500 foot, but like he's stuck up there unless
Well,
he
200
he
foot.
could technically jump and attempt to cast Misty Step at the right moment. I've done it before, but it's a roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll be a dex check or something like that.
Yeah, or an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Athletics, sorry. No, it'd be acrobatics because that would be like a
Yeah, it would be
dexterous thing.
acrobatics.
Or he's very confused by the fire and casts Misty Step, doesn't realize what he's just done, and does a Wile E. Coyote of, oh no.
Oh shit.
I just feel like you've already said what he's done, that would be funny.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the actual spells going to use instead. Then, give me a second.
Would you like the honors, Drifter, or should I when the time comes?
Of what?
I mean, he just said he's going to cast the spell.
Oh yeah. I mean, Xeon could do it now as well.
Wait,
We
what
all
am I
have
doing?
it. We all have counter spell.
Oh yeah, we all have that.
I was waiting for
I
him to
just have it
Misty.
at 5th
To
level.
be fair, I was going to counterspell him halfway through the Misty Step, and then you said so that he would fall, and then you said he was going to fall anyway, and I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, he's gonna fall 50 feet anyway because it's 80 foot up. That's
Yeah.
why I asked earlier because I was like, oh yeah, I could just teleport up to him.
My sides hurt. That's funny. Oh, he's in initiative now, by the way. You need to roll his initiative because he's coming to
Oh no,
line
he
of
was
sight.
already in
Did.
initiative. He was just went
I
first.
did.
Oh.
I did it anyway.
He rolled
Yeah, that
22.
was done earlier.
Oh, okay. I didn't see him roll initiative for that character. That's my bad.
So what's he doing?
No, he's using a magic item to get down.
Oh okay.
The spell that he's using to get down is a magic item. Just it allows him to come and bring his golem to him or go near within 10 foot of his golem.
Okay, that's fine. Now that would work.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Town spell needs direct eye contact as well. That's why I've specifically
counter spell doesn't need eye contact. As long as you can see this.
Direct vision.
Yeah, of him and casting the spell. He doesn't have to have eye contact with him. He just needs to see the spell being cast. As long as he can see the spell being cast, he's good. He doesn't have to have eye contact with who's casting it.
If I position him here, neither Drifter nor Katsuo can see through the fire, but he can see Xeon here.
True, but Xeon can see him.
Xeon can
You know
cast
the
it. Yeah,
fire
Xeon
is
can cast
opaque,
it, I know.
right?
Yeah, the
Fire is
fire's opaque. You can see through it.
it.
Damn it. It's kind of writing on that. Fuck, let me see. What does he have?
And you know Xeon also has counterspell.
I do, yes.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, so he's going to use Immolation on Xeon. And waiting for the counter spells, people. So Katsuo, I don't know if you would be able to fully see him from this angle. Would you be able to see him?
Yeah, I've got line of sight on him. I mean, I'm not going to counterspell it because there's two other people, and also that.
I'm
Xeon?
not. 'cause,
I
like,
don't. I'm going to save it. We're going to wait then.
Yeah, I'll save
Oh,
it
Xeon.
also.
Okay, yep, Xeon. So, let's see. Immolation. Where is it again? Yeah, can you make a dex save for me?
Okay. Do.
I mean, he should be able to pass that.
16.
Oh.
You're wrong, by the way. Opaque means not being able to be seen through and not transparent. Opaque means not being able to see through or non-transparent. So we can't see through the fire. But it doesn't matter anyway. I could just drop it at the hat if I wanted to.
You
But
got a
Xeon would be.
16?
Xeon would have.
16. That's failure, actually.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a hard check then.
It's a
Probably be
17,
17 or
actually. So
18.
he was
Yeah,
one
it's a hard check.
off.
Anything above a 14 is considered hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just his spell save DC. He's a spell save DC of 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has a +5 in his spellcasting stat.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. That makes sense
Yeah.
at this level.
I mean, both me and you
Have the same thing.
17.
Hmm.
Xeon has 16.
He kind of just Zion. He just raises up his finger and just goes and just smiles at you. As you can see, this kind of look what looks like a red aura surrounding Xeon. As unlike Wall of Flames, which is this giant spiraling fire, you just see a massive, just personal Wall of Flames just erupt around Xeon in a large column of fire. Xeon, you're going to take. Let's see.
D6, I think.
100,000 damage.
What's it?
Haha.
It's going to be quite a lot.
26. Yeah.
It is. No, he needs to add his bonus. He got
It
31.
doesn't have a bonus.
Fire. Wall of Fire doesn't have a bonus.
Immolation
It's not
doesn't
Wall of
not
Fire.
have a bonus.
It's immolation.
Immolation
Oh,
does
does it
not
not have
have
to
a
do bonus?
bonus. It's just
Does it not have a
76.
bonus? Oh, 76. So yeah, so just 26 damage to you, Xeon.
26 damage. Okay.
And there's 3d6
Also, Xeon's now on
if it
fire.
continues.
Oh, and I'm on fire, and also
Oh no, he's not on fire, technically.
I'm just gonna be on fire.
You just have this
No, no.
like, pillar of fire around you. pretty
Yeah,
much.
and it's a. Yeah, you should light for 30 foot though. So if it was dark, it's not dark anymore.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're seeing this as an episode of me being on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's let's see, he's done.
Yeah,
one
he's
spell, which is one
so
action.
essentially
That's
you're
that's
you're,
done.
you essentially you're on fire now because what it does is it sets you on fire if you don't save, and you take 46 fire damage or something like that every turn until you save.
3d6 fire damage if he fails to save each time.
Oh, this says 8d6 and then 4d6 for the one I pulled up but I could have pulled up the wrong spell.
76.
That's the
3d6.
upcasted version to 6th level. But
Oh, that's what I've done then.
But yeah, it's effectively the same thing.
Yeah.
He's then also going to use Firebolt as a cantrip on Xeon.
Bothered
You
by-
don't want to shoot anyone else? You really don't like Xeon now, do you?
Yeah, no.
He got 21.
Fuck, what's his plus?
It's a hit.
Plus 7. It's
21
plus
to
7.
hit.
Damn.
7. To 7.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was the wrong amount of dice, by the way.
Nah, you can do 1d10, it's fine.
Here's the right amount of dice this time. 19. He rolled
3d10,
fucking high
that's
on
not
this
right
one.
for Firebolt.
No, it should be
Yeah,
2d10
Firebolt's
at this
3d10.
level.
He's 11th. He's in 11th, isn't he? Is he 11th or 10th?
Yep.
It'll be
Oh wait, no,
10.
he's a 10th.
10th
Shit.
level's
He's a
2d10.
10th.
It's 2d10.
He has a 10th. Yeah. Okay, 15 damage.
Not much better, but you know. Because you rolled well on that one.
Okay. 15 damage.
You're a 9 and 6.
I'm now on 19 health.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Fair.
Just launches
mean-
him on fire. It's just like, yeah.
No,
Xeon, it is now your turn.
Yeah, it's now my go after being set on fire.
I would do the
Set on fire multiple
healing hands on
times, by the
yourself,
way.
to be honest.
Yeah. It might be smart. I will
Since you know you're on 19
plus
HP.
do that. 16 to
So
myself.
4d4.
Yeah, I got all of them as a 4. I'm not
Jeez!
even kidding.
That's fucking cool. That's awesome.
I actually am very happy that I got the maximum on that.
I mean, you're gonna be
Somebody
taking
take a
3d6
picture of that.
heals,
That's
so, you know.
never gonna happen.
Heal.
He only takes it at the end of his turn,
Xeon.
Yeah.
and only if he doesn't save from the fire.
Because you rolled all
Yeah.
that, I'm also going that additional 4 to make it a 20 because you rolled all 4s.
Let's
I'll
go.
allow that.
I was so
Just make it
successful in
funny.
healing myself, I overhealed myself.
Yeah. Duck, now! Use it! Uber charge! He's been fucking overhealed by the TF2 medic.
Let's go.
Remember your blade
Uh,
song.
One sec. One sec.
Yeah.
Well, but I think Misty stepping
Remember your
out of the
blade
way.
sword.
Yeah, I'll do that as
That's
my
your-
bonus.
Misty Step.
might
Misty
just-
Step is your
Misty
bonus.
Step is your bonus, so if you want to Misty Step, you can't bleed soul.
Can I just use one as my action?
Okay,
You-
just 1 second.
you
I'm
can
just
ask
gonna do
Truth,
this. So
but-
I mean that would have to be a
That'll be something that Truth would have to say, but
So true.
you have to medic.
Deciding factor on that.
Truth, can he use an action as a bonus action? Like,
He
can he
can
use Misty
also.
Step as an action? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Then you got to choose one or the other.
Xeon,
Uh,
Bleed
you just
soul
been
will make it where
overhealed
you
by the
live
TF2
longer, but
medic. Xeon, you've
Yeah.
been overhealed by the TF2 medic. Just.
Yes!
You've been overcharged.
He just suddenly appeared behind me, like a standing.
It's glowing
Danger.
red aura. That's not the fire. That's the actual overcharge. You see.
Let's
But the door's
go.
not overcharged. Unfortunately, this overcharge only works on heavies. It does damage to people who are not heavies. Sorry about that.
No, just explode.
Yeah. Just press his kill button. Just.
Killed by TF2 medic.
Alright, so what we doing?
TF2.
I'm thinking about one Misty stepping up here.
you wouldn't be able to
It's
with
80
80
foot.
foot.
I wouldn't. Oh, safe. Jeez. Okay, never
There was a
mind.
whole thing with Karian.
Yeah, yeah, he was gonna fall 50 foot, so he had to pull out a magical item.
Yeah. He has
He had to
three,
pull a
ma- he
magical
has
item
three
out his
magic
arse.
items to be. He has three magical items to be specific. He has a staff. He has a staff. He has a staff. He has this little compass on his right hip, and he has a necklace around his neck.
Yep, my favorite part about this whole thing is I've just realized something,
What?
Truth. I not only can
What?
have 24 AC, I can cast Mirror Image 15
What?
times.
What? Can you say that again?
I have Mirror Image I forgot to cast, and 24 AC. I am invincible!
Okay, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah, 'cause,
do what
shield,
every
yeah.
wizard
Yeah.
does. Magic
Run away.
missile.
Who are you magic missiling?
The dread golem.
I'd say just
The
nuke
Drake
Carrion,
Carrion,
but,
I'd nuke Carrion.
Oh, then I'll
I've
just
got the
nuke
golem.
Carrion then.
Yeah,
Alright, then I'll
I
just
can.
fireball Carrion.
Actually, that would work because you could hit both the Guardian and Carrion.
Yeah, fireball target Carrion though.
If either of you have a way to pull Carrion to you,
As you do that, Karen just kind of touches his necklace, and you can see the golem's eyes just glow as it immediately stands in front of Xeon. It's just hovering over it. So the fireball
Alright, it
you're about
moved.
to
so time
Yeah,
out.
no,
It moved.
no,
It needs to make
Yeah,
the
it's
dexterity
fine.
save. It needs to make the dexterity save.
It's gonna make a save. It's gonna make a save, but it's immediately hodling itself over Xeon, so the fireball is gonna hit both of them.
Actually,
If
can
he
I
casts it.
can I say
he
that I
casts
do
it.
something when he starts
This is
doing
if
that?
he goes to cast it. If you go to cast it, if you cast it, that's what will happen immediately.
That's a reaction the
Okay.
golem gets between you and the attack, basically.
I'm gonna do a noble
Yeah, that's
sacrifice.
You will hit me
I
if you do
Misty
that.
step to him.
I mean,
Make a dex
This is
save.
who?
I need to make a deck save if I want to do that.
Yeah, if you go in the fire, you have to make a dex save because the heat, because you're in the middle of it. The way I've got it made, once you're inside, you still gotta make it.
please tell me where you're Misty stepping.
Literally point blank onto him.
Oh,
You can't. It has to be in
The
5
fuck?
feet. You can't go into an occupied space.
you would have to go like here.
That's fine then.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
just put me behind him, like the other side of the dreadgon.
Okay.
Yeah, there. I'll
You
Misty
can
step
do
there.
that.
That's the bonus action.
Yeah, that's my bonus action then.
Hey. Just appears behind you. However, Nishindaru.
Yep. And then
Fireballing your ass!
fireball his ass.
You just shove your hand on his rectum, just
So
fireball.
Carrion- Carrion, the Dread Guard, and Xeon will need to make that dex save.
Yes.
No, he's. Why is Karen
Leon-
gonna make it?
Because he's
literally
he's
firing
he's
I am
sticking
literally
a
right
fireball in your face and firing it.
Counter spell.
Okay, you can shoot another.
He's already used his bonus action.
Yes,
But he
two
gets
actions.
2 actions, And he can also reaction counterspell your counterspell.
Yeah.
He's already used his bonus action though.
It doesn't matter. He's still got his
Doesn't matter.
reaction.
It's a
You said
reaction.
bonus actions and You said bonus actions and reactions are either or.
I
said
asked
that to
you-
me before.
No, I asked you if your campaign counts them like that, but the rule is they're separate because some DMs make them the same thing. And the actual rule book is a reaction and you get a reaction, you get an action, a bonus action, and a reaction per turn. But some DMs are sticklers.
Fourth, by the way, it's kind of spelling it at fourth.
Okay, so he has two options here. He can just not cast Fireball, let it counterspell, and cast Fireball again, or he can counterspell it, cast the first Fireball, and still have an action. Because he has 2 attacks per turn.
Cast Fireball. He's used an action to cast Fireball. He's used his bonus action to use Misty Step. So he uses his action to counterspell.
No. He uses his reaction. He uses his reaction to counterspell, and he would still have an action left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go.
Teammate.
Are you Okay, so what are you going to do, Xeon? Are you going to counterspell his counterspell with your reaction, or are you just going to let it...
Remember, it's fourth.
I will counterspell his counterspell.
At what level?
At fourth.
At fourth, yes.
Okay, you can do it at third and roll for it, or fourth and automatically counter it.
Let's just do fourth and automatically counter it.
Okay, what level are you casting Fireball at?
Also fourth.
Okay, so you're a Warlock, right?
I need fourth level spell slots.
No, I'm wizard.
Oh, you're wizard, so you should have like three or four fourth level spell slots.
Yep.
That's 3 fourth.
Yeah, so
already.
that'll be two of his 3 fourth level spell slots as a wizard, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be all my fourth level slots done now.
Okay, so Dread, Carrion, and Xeon need to make dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
If you two are gonna fight over there, not on my foot. My 4 foot can't take no more teeth marks.
Yeah, you save Xeon for definite.
Yeah.
So you only take half damage.
Yep.
Doing
Carrying
Dread. Dread gets a 1.
Okay, he
Yeah,
takes
let's
full
go.
damage.
And Carrion gets a 21.
Which would save.
So we both
Okay.
get half.
Alright, so Dread will take full,
Roll your
Carrion and Xeon will take half.
I'm guessing this is
Mhm.
third level fight.
34.
So Dread Guardian will take 34, 17 damage to Carrion and Xeon.
Yeah.
17, yep.
Okay. And that'll be my go.
You've got an action left.
Wait, I still have an action?
You've used your bonus, an action, a reaction,
you
but you got one
counterspelled
action.
the counter spell.
Count as an action.
Yeah, healing hands is an action. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot to use Healing Hand. So yeah, you're done. That's everything.
Yeah, I'm done now.
You've used both your actions, your reaction, and your bonus.
The Golem's turn. It's now the Golem's turn.
Yep.
I like how you healed for 3.
The Golem is now going to walk outside the fire.
It needs to make another
Oh,
dexterity
you basically
saving throw.
I have an attack of opportunity as well.
Yeah,
You're not within. Yeah, you're
I'm
gonna.
literally
he's
next to
within
him.
5 feet of it.
You're gonna hit it through the wall of fire that you cannot see through.
If he hollers, I can drop it, but I'm gonna wait until he moves out. We can see him above it. The wall of fire is only like 10 foot tall or something like that.
Yeah, so
So we
imagine how's he gonna
So-
attack them without making a save through the fire? And by the time you drop the fire, he's already he either does the save for the fire or he takes the opportunity.
Yeah, so you would miss the opportunity attack here because of me,
Oh, don't go.
which is fine because he needs to take the fire damage. All right, so he's out of the fire, right? So make a dex save.
Dex save again. He's pretty much obviously gonna fail. What is your actual spell save DC, by the way?
17.
17. He
Yeah,
can
he
save
gets a
it.
7.
Okay, hold on.
I was gonna say he can save it, but he needs to roll 18 or above.
I cast this at 5th
Yeah.
level.
So he has a
28
Yeah,
damage.
minus 1 to dex.
15% chance. 15% chance, basically.
He takes 28 damage.
I was gonna say he
28
can do it.
damage.
Mhm.
28. Let's see, 28.
And I'll drop this because I see no reason to.
Oh,
No, not the walls! No! God damn it!
Oh, God.
It looks worse! It looks worse!
oh no! Now it
God,
looks shit.
no! It's all gone to shit! No, it's too far! There we go. Okay. So how much damage did you do to him again?
28.
28. Okay. 28. So it's
I have
that.
potential of doing more, but I would have to roll very high.
Is that okay?
Actually, no, I just couldn't roll that high. Okay.
And then that is, let's see.
Alright, I have my next turn planned out already.
Okay. Yep.
I'm just debating on if I want to waste the spell slots for what I want to do.
I mean, they're
Xeon.
both
Oh,
together.
Xeon, you need to make your save for immolation, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't do it.
Make a next save.
Xeon, immolation.
So
you
take
failed.
3D
3d6.
6.
3d6, yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it now.
He could just die here.
11.
11.
Now the golem's gonna make its 2 punch attacks. It gets a
Fucking 24.
So it's, no, that's not. That's both of the dices that I
That's
roll on the
both of
same
them.
An
die.
8 and a 16. Okay, I was about to say, fuck.
Yeah, he has a 15 and a 23.
Do you know the
Only one
shield
of them
spell, Xeon?
I think he does.
Xeon!
No. No, he doesn't.
Oh my god, I forgot I was
Xeon!
muted. Yes, I forgot I was muted. I took the damage.
Do you get hit
You'll
by both?
Yeah, he's getting. No, you're only
no,
hitting one.
only one.
He has a
Yeah,
15
only hit by
AC.
16
one.
AC, and you got a 16.
Well, you got a 21 and a 15.
Oh, you got 21 and 15, then yes, just one.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, that's just 10 damage to you. Do you want me to roll it? Oh no, I need to roll it.
He's
Yeah,
on 1
not
HP.
all fixed.
I will be on 1 HP.
Well, actually, let's see if he rolls. Let's see how he rolls. Because he could actually roll above 5. Oh, no. Yep, he rolls a 7, so that's actually 12 damage.
Alright, you're knocked out.
1 over my knock.
So immolation would end, by the way, if he went unconscious.
Yeah, immolation's gone.
No, actually, it wouldn't.
It is.
Yeah, any spell like that when somebody
It's
goes.
death.
Oh, does it end on
No,
death?
death.
Does it specifically?
No, it says if damage from the spell reduces the target survive with 0 hit points, or they hit 0 hit points while under the effect of the spell, the target is turned to ash.
So he's just dead.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
you're
just.
dead.
Well, he wasn't. Does it specifically say if this spell does it? Or does it say
No,
if while
this
under
dam-
the effect
no,
of the spell?
If while under the effects.
If damage from the spell. So basically, next turn, since he's unconscious, he'll auto fail his DC and then just burn to ash
No.
from the dip from the burn.
It
Let
would
me read
end.
the spell. Let me read the
It
spell.
would end.
Rewind.
Yes.
Because immolation.
Anything that's
Ah,
affecting a target as they go down drops.
But you also have to take into consideration the wording
No,
of the spell.
It only says and the spell ends on a successful save. That's all it says.
Well, the way
The spell
that
only ends on a successful
when
save.
somebody
It's a concentration up to 1 minute. So as long as Carrion is concentrating on it, then it's going to stay active. Speaking of concentration, I just realized I would have needed to roll the concentration save when he got
Done
hit with a
anyway?
fireball. Which would have been... What is concentration save again? It'd be his
Dex save.
spellcasting modifier. It's
Actually,
the
it's a con save.
damage.
It's con save. It's con save.
Con save equal to half the damage, right? No, is it
No,
con?
it's just
That's
con
like
save.
spellcasting.
It's a con save to the.
as long as he keeps the concentration, it stays up. I'm reading this, so he still is immolated. I'm trying to read something. As long as this spell,
Oh no, he would have failed immolation. He would have failed the
so
immolation.
he doesn't have it anyway.
Fireball.
So he needs to
No,
not
so-
take the damage from before.
So he needs to reheal the
No,
reheal.
that happens at the start of the turn.
No, it doesn't. It's
No,
at the
it
end of the
happens at the last
turn. If he doesn't save, it happens. It only happens if he doesn't save.
So he needs to heal 11 health. Well, he needs to heal 10.
Yeah, oh no, he needs to heal 10. So yeah, actually, Zion, you're still up.
You're still alive.
Hooray! Just
Barely.
barely.
Also, the Drag Guardian now moves here.
He gets an attack of opportunity. Xeon does.
Yeah, Zion, do you want to make an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
It's just a melee attack against him, unless you have Warcaster. If you have Warcaster, you can cast the
He
spell.
doesn't.
I don't. So it's just a melee
Right.
attack.
Yeah, it'll be just.
Yeah, I'm just
your
going to make
core
sure he's
stuff.
centerized.
Yeah.
Just making sure he's centered.
I guess I have to do a hit DC.
Yeah. Actually, no, isn't it guaranteed? Oh no,
It
you
was
still-
going to hit anyways.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah, you still have to see if you hit.
Yeah, 19. No.
Yeah, that
Nearly
definitely
an
hits.
ad from.
Yeah, for a 28, you hit.
Close to what I can get on 19.
Roll damage.
Yeah, roll damage.
What damage?
11.
How much? What damage is it?
11.
Yeah, it would just be
11.
bludgeoning.
11 what?
Magic
It
bludgeoning.
would just bludgeoning.
Oh, bludgeoning. Yeah, bludgeoning.
It wouldn't be magical.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have a magical quarterstaff, so it's just normal bludgeoning. So I'm guessing that's going to get halved, since most things at this tier just
Like to not take full damage.
Mm-hmm.
don't take full damage from anything non-magical.
Yeah, I'm just doing some math quickly.
If you're wondering what it would be 6. Oh no, we've rounded
That's
down, so it's 5.
not what I'm wondering. That's not what I'm
Oh, okay.
wondering. I'm wondering something else. Hey, Zion, when you did that fireball earlier,
Yeah.
so it's 17, right? 17?
16 save, yeah.
Yeah, what's
16
half
save.
of 17? I just want to check. What's half of 17?
Half of 17 would be
8.
8.5 or 8.
It would be 8 because you round down.
And then...
all I'm going to say
And
is
then
Carrion's not going to have fun in a
9.
minute.
He's not going to have fun as soon as it's my turn again.
What is your plan? Because it depends if I jump on him.
So I have 2 separate plans. I'm going to capture them both in Wall of Fire again and then fireball the center of it. Or I can Wall of Fire them, or I can just double fireball them.
Yeah, before you guys actually do that, Karen basically just goes, you know, when I originally got this golem of mine, it wasn't that strong, but I made a few modifications over the decades I've had it. Say hello to my greatest invention I made for it. And he begins chuckling. As the golem is going to put both of its hands together, it just claps outwards and spreads its hands kind of like outwards in like one open pan. Open pan. As you can see, a part between its wrists just open up. Katsuo, if you could make a Arcana check, and if you succeed, I'll give you advantage on the dex save because you'll know what's about to come.
21.
Yeah, you'll know what this is. It's a beholder's eye.
Okay.
It's gonna cast destruction ray.
On who? On me?
No, it's an AoE version.
Well, Destruction Ray doesn't have an AoE. It's literally a ray.
It's a custom ray. It's
Then it's
the
a
large kind of-
cone, I'm assuming.
It's a 15-foot beam. Sorry, no, 10-foot beam.
Okay, so it's
But
literally a beam
10
that's
foot width.
15 foot wide.
No, it's a beam that's 15 foot wide.
I'll be 20 foot
and goes
wide.
100 foot. It's a 15 foot wide from his center. So it's 10 from its center. So it would be about let me make a dot. So it's 10 from the center. So it'll be about here.
Okay, so question. No. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
So the way you've explained it, from his center, it's 10 foot to the right and 10 foot to the left, right, of him?
Correct. 10 foot to the right, 10 foot to the left.
So it would be this. Sorry, I've got to erase one square.
15. Yeah. Yeah. It goes from is it here
To here.
down to here. And it has 100-foot range, so it's just
Okay. So that still counts as a spell and can be counterspelled.
Yes.
is it a spell?
Yeah.
It's still counted as
It's
Why is it a
it's
spell?
so
It's a
if you'll
beam attack.
hold on. What'd you say it was called?
It's called Destruction Ray. It's a beam attack that could be made by a beholder that's been modified due to Karin's research. You can't counterspell a beam attack made by a beholder because it's using the beholder's eye as its conduit. It's basically calling upon a dead creature's power to use it as its own.
Okay.
It's not a spell. It's basically making
Is it a save
stronger
or a
beam
2-hit?
attack. It's a
What's the actual
save.
spell
Okay,
on the
what's the
beholder? 'Cause
save?
I do not see a destructive ray.
It's meant to be the. It's basically the necrotic version, but I've just changed it to force.
So death ray.
It's not Death Ray. No. I mean, what's it again?
What's the
Let me
actual
find
spell
actual-
called?
He's got so
I'm
the
looking for it.
beholder has several different eye rays. The eye rays
Yeah.
he
It has
has
several
charm,
different-
paralyze,
it is
fear,
the-
slow,
it is the
evisceration.
Necrotic one is death
And
ray.
Evisceration Ray. It's the Evisceration Ray.
Okay.
Instead of necrotic, it is force.
Not glad I don't see an evisceration ray on here either. Being I could just be blind.
It's like 3D
It's the fifth
here.
one down. Fifth one down. 8d8 necrotic.
I'll send you the link for it.
It's a con save. It's a con save equal to his con save. When I pulled that up on the sheet, it stated, "Where is?"
There you go,
con save?
Destroyer. I
Give me a
linked it to you.
second.
It's the full. That's the full breakdown for the beholder. Race.
Eight D8 is kind of wild at this level, though. But you know.
Yeah, but this is a once per day thing. It cannot cast this anymore, and it goes into an
Yeah, I
overheat
guess.
afterwards.
That's
So
fine.
this
What's
thing cannot.
what's the
It won't be able
save?
to attack for additional. It's I'm looking at the sheet now. Give me a second, if you don't mind.
It'll be a con save, so.
It's. It is a 16.
So is we doing con or dex saves?
It's a con save.
Alright. Well, would I have advantage or not? Since Fox has advantage?
Why would Fox have advantage?
You just told me I have advantage because of the Arcana bit
No,
check.
you
Yes, you did.
You
Oh
did.
yeah, you have advantage. Oh yeah, you have advantage. Yeah.
Would I be able to do an Arcana check then? Since I'm also
No,
affected
because
by this?
I got a 23, by the way.
Yeah, so you would only take half damage.
Yeah, but
And
I'm just
Drifter?
wondering.
Okay, I'll let you say that you also made the Arcana check.
I mean,
Go
I
ahead,
can
but
roll
it will
Arcana.
be-
I don't care. If I fail it,
Yeah,
I fail
just
it.
roll Arcana. Just roll Arcana. It was an 18.
I got 23, so.
Yeah, so you would have succeeded, so you would have advantage now. Yeah, you would have had advantage.
23.
Oh, of course.
Save.
Yeah, we both saved from it.
Yep, so that means you take, let's see here.
What type of damage is it, Swan?
Force.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
sends out this large ray of just crimson red energy.
So yeah, I don't mind doing
As
Arcana checks.
the
Because-
ray ends, and you can see there's a smug look. Xeon kind of just like screams out, just like, "No!" As he thinks you're both dead because there was this giant death ray just sent at you. As the thing ends,
Actually, one
have you ever
second.
seen One Piece? Have you guys ever seen
One,
One Piece?
one second,
I
I'm rolling a
have.
d6.
Well, I'm not that far into it.
I don't take
yeah.
damage. I just don't take damage.
Yeah,
Why?
you have what's that feat?
Armor of Hexes!
Oh yeah, Armor of Hexes lets him, if it's a save, as long as he saves it, he can roll a d6, and if he saves it and rolls a d6 and rolls a certain number,
It's just if I'm getting attacked, I can use my reaction to roll a d6 if it's a 4 or higher. It just doesn't hit me. I don't take damage.
Have you already hexed him?
No.
Don't you have to have
don't
him
need to
hexed?
hex.
Oh wow, that's
You
new.
don't need it.
So I take 16 hit. I see 16 damage. That's fine.
As you can have Katsuo Drifter. Have you ever seen One Piece?
Yeah.
I have not. I have not, but
Okay,
I don't
so
really.
as the spell ends, you can see Zeon's like, no! And Karen just looks smug. But as the spell ends, he sees Drifter completely unharmed, and Katsuo is still standing, and he just has that fucking one moment of just Enel's face, just... Do you know what I'm talking about when I say that?
Yeah.
Enel's face?
You
No.
just see me just patting down my shoulders, just like. You good over there, Katsuo?
Okay. So I have. It's my turn.
You
Oh,
just
I'm.
see this.
So as soon
You
as
see
as
this.
soon as the beam ends, I'm standing there ready for it, and I'm looking around. Was that supposed to do something?
No, look again, chat one. You just see this.
That makes it. That makes it my turn, right? Or is it yours,
No, it's
Drifter?
my turn.
Ruined by some lower patron. Oh, fucking fucks!
So
So I'm gonna.
so Destroyer, I don't know if you want to hold your turn or not. I'm essentially on my turn gonna do my. I'm gonna put them right
Can
here,
I
and
can
then
I do
group
my
'em.
turn straight after Fox's? Can I
Yeah.
delay my turn for Fox?
that's
Yeah.
actually an option. Yeah, that's the in-game
Go
mechanic.
ahead.
So I am going to. I just need to make sure that this is in range to me. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cast
I also
Dominators.
realized that I find it funny that you guys haven't actually figured it out yet.
I'm going to use one of my
Is that what
charges.
it's
It's a lie.
There's a-
I'm. Go ahead, talk. Finish. Go ahead. Nope. I'm waiting.
Okay, I'm just saying, there's a way you could have ended this turn one if you'd figured it out.
I don't
Well,
know.
you didn't really just give us any
I'm
kind of
not-
description of anything, and I also like the
Oh
fact.
no, I did. I've given
Yeah, this
you.
is a fun
I've
part.
given you enough description to make you realize why this is good.
Oh, I'm guessing
and
it's off top.
why
But I
something
don't really
good
care.
happened.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no, it's not up top. It's actually right in front of you. But who knows? Where is it?
we don't know. You didn't even describe what the chamber looked like when we got in here.
No,
Yeah, you did.
the chamber looks exactly as you can see it here on the map. It's like a giant sun disk with a large Aztec temple. But you can see. I've told you everything that you need to know here.
It
That would allow you.
Not
to
going to
figure this
change
out.
what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to use one of my charges on my celestial armor, and I'm going to cast Commander's Touch here ish, like here ish. Just so anything within 20 feet, which is just outside of range of Xeon and Drifter and me, but is within range of just those two, will suck those
Yeah.
two in. It doesn't suck them in, I don't believe, unless they fail the save. They need to make a 17 dex save.
Yeah, so the golem's easily gonna fucking fail this,
I mean,
but
you can
let's
pass
both
it.
them. First,
You can pass it,
first
you
number
just
will be
gotta pick
Carrion,
it up.
second number will be... First number's Carrion, second is... Oh, Carrion succeeds, but yeah, the golem's just...
Okay. They still both take 3d6 radiant damage.
Yeah, go ahead.
So 9 damage.
To both of them.
Yeah, to both of them.
Damn, you're all low.
All right. The Dread Guardian is stuck there until he makes the save to get out of the spell, and it lasts 5 rounds. So there's basically a black hole there.
That 9 is average for 3d6.
Yeah, well, the spell's not meant to do damage. It's meant to gather people up.
Would I get affected by it if I teleport to like?
Also, no, that's not... That would be 5... That would have been 46.
Why is it 46?
Because it's also an additional d6 for every target it affects.
Oh, that's not in the
That's
description.
what makes it strong. No, that's why originally... I swear I originally put that on the thing. It's addition... For every target it affects, it does more damage.
It's 3d6
That's
plus
why-
plus. It's 3d6 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is, I believe, a plus. Let's see, hold on. So they would take plus 5. So he takes an extra 5 damage. So he takes 14 damage instead of 9.
Yeah, but it should have been 46 as well. So
I-
I 46.
I need to edit the spell's description later. Then
Also,
Yeah,
would I get
well,
affected by a
just
spell if I
add a
go
d6
low?
as well.
would you what?
Get affected if I go low? Spell a spell.
Yeah,
No,
you. It's only at the original point. So now it's
Okay.
basically just everything sunk to that center point here.
Yeah, and
So
then
within 5. It's now within, I think it's 10 foot
20
of it.
20 feet.
10 feet?
20 feet.
It's 20 feet is the initial. 20 feet's the initial, yeah.
And then it's a 20 feet sphere that it's stuck in. And is anything in that 20 feet sphere. And unless they make the save to get out of it.
Yeah. So, if you go where, could you point exactly where you wanted to go?
I am working on putting it right here.
I'm
I placed it.
Fox finish his turn.
I placed it.
Where did you place it?
I placed it on top of basically where the Dread Dude is. And then anything within 20 feet of them gets sucked in, which was just outside of the range of everybody but the bad guys. And they're all essentially stuck in this 20-foot radius right here. Anything within this 20 feet, essentially, of its center. So its center is dead on top of him. So
nowhere near 20 feet.
I haven't finished drawing it. My God, I'm trying to measure. Give me a second. So
yeah,
here,
before, but you know what?
this here.
Screw me.
So
it's roughly about this.
Yeah, roughly about this. So everybody was on as the caster. I don't think it affects me.
No, it doesn't affect you.
But even if it did, I could have got to move a little bit to the right. So it's like, yeah, essentially anything within that until it makes a dexterity save, it can't move, and it takes the same damage every turn. I'll roll that extra D6 in real quick.
Is that supposed to be just a red spot?
Two more. He takes 2 more damage. So
spot there for some reason. So additional 2, so it would have been 11 plus 5, so
16 damage.
16. So equals
radiant damage.
that. Okay. No, it's not.
Okay, so at the start of their turn, they can make a dex save to escape it. If they can't escape, they take the damage again. There's nothing in here about taking an extra D6 per target caught, but I can edit that later.
Yeah, that should have been in it, because that's the main use of the spell. It's meant to be an area wiper.
Right.
It's also meant to have wisdom later on enemies that just will keep summoning stuff.
It restarts at the dawn of every day. It reappears also at the dawn of every day. I'm also going to cast Wall of Fire. This time, however, I'm going to cast it in a line. And I'm going to cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
And I can make it up to 120 feet. And again, that's up to, not necessarily is 120 feet. And up to 20 foot high. And I'm going to cast it just like this. So I need Carrion and the Dreadguard to make dexterity saving throws. And I'm going to make the heat face away from us. What?
With Wall of Fire, if I force them to move out of it, do they still get affected by that extra damage?
They have to move through it, not out of it. So you would have to force them, from this point of view, left toward the heat. And it would count, technically.
They both make saves.
Now I have
First
another
one's
question.
Guardian, second one
If
is
the Golem
Dread
moves...
Guardian. Oh yeah,
right.
the Dread Guardian will also automatically fail because it's trapped. It's technically counted.
Yeah, it fails automatically. Yeah.
It's technically counted as immobile as long as it's in there, but Guardian succeeds.
He still take the damage. Just half.
I was going to say, he's still in it, he still takes damage.
Yeah, so go ahead.
27, so...
That's the Dread, and the Carrion would probably take...
13 for Carrion and 27 for the Dread Guardian.
13, so that's...
What happens if I move the Dread Guardian?
Since now the effect works different here, because since you're starting your turn in the fire and not starting your turn around it, you have to make the dex save at the start of your turn. If it had just been a wall of fire around you with the heat facing in, it's at the end of your turn. Because you're starting inside the wall, it's at the start of your turn. So I did that specifically because I wanted them to have to take it twice anyway. So at the start of Carrion's turn, he has to take it again. He has to do it again.
What happens if the Dread Guardian moves?
He can't move. But if he succeeds and moves, he's just out of everything. Well, my spell doesn't. You can't.
Yeah.
If you force him to move, he would just move out of it and not take the damage, because he's not moving through it. He's moving out of it. It's better to leave him in it.
Drift is done. And I will say, there is something you could have done here. Again, would have ended turn 1, but have also given you something. That would have been very helpful for something coming up later.
Alright. I'm going to end my turn on that. That was my action and my bonus action.
Go ahead.
I messed up my
Thanks,
turn, but
Drifter.
no.
Sorry.
No, Drifter, go ahead.
If you can push Carry On into the 20-foot here, because he succeeded and got out of it. Yeah, I was going to say, if you can push him into this, he'll have to save, because he'll be inside the thing now. If you push the Guardian further into the wall of fire, I don't know how that would work. It would still technically be in it. If you can,
that count?
yeah, that's in it. Yeah.
Okay, I can push Carrion.
If you can push Carrion anywhere within the colored space, he has to make the save again or get sucked to the center.
I'll make Eldritch Blast Carrion.
Wouldn't that push him away from you?
You choose the direction he goes.
Pull.
Or pull, yeah.
Really?
He is the pull
Yeah,
version.
he
Nice.
goes towards me. I choose whether he
Yeah,
goes
how
towards
far
me.
are you
If
pulling?
Fucking
far
that
you pulling?
one.
You get multiple blasts at your level.
Yeah, I have multiple blasts.
Yeah, but it's
25
not
hit.
one, so he immediately has to... No, it's not one. You immediately have to roll wild magic.
It still won't matter. I still have 2.
He still has to make both attacks. So
Yeah,
he
he'll
still
have to
hits
make
with one.
both attacks. He'll have to... No, because this next one could... This wild magic could affect whether he would be able to make it.
No.
So
Yeah,
the way Eldritch
what
Blast works,
Isn't
he
it
fires
double?
on both
It's
at the
two
same
of them, right?
time. Yeah, but he
Isn't
fires
it
them all at the same time. It's not like he just shoots them one, then one, then one. He shoots all of them off at once, and then they go to whatever target. It's kind of like Magic Missile. You shoot a bunch of them, and they just all lock onto the same target. You don't fire them one at a time.
Yeah.
If you've ever watched Dragon Ball Z, you ever watched where Piccolo does the heat zone grenade? He fires out a bunch of them and then targets somebody and they all go toward it? That's the way it works.
Carrion's going to take 4 damage and immediately move low.
Yeah, and then he'll have to make a dex save again.
I'm going to need to just roll wild magic quickly.
I'm guessing you need me to do...
73. 73. I don't know how that works.
What?
You cast fear on yourself, apparently. So now you're just afraid of yourself.
So the way fear works...
73 is a random creature within 60 feet becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Fear.
73 is what you rolled.
No, I've got
We're
a
looking...
table here.
He has his own magic table. So the way fear works is
Why
whatever...
are we not just using the magic table?
I don't know. So there's some...
also custom stuff on here for this campaign.
Okay.
So the way fear works is whatever you cast fear on...
Wild magic search, not wild magic table, technically.
If you cast fear on... You can't cast fear on yourself. That's not a thing. So you're going to have to make a rule for that. Like, you can't cast fear on yourself.
In which case, you become afraid of the closest enemy then, which would be Carrion.
So you just can't move toward Carrion. You can move anywhere else as long as it's not in the direction of Carrion.
And you have disadvantage on attacks against him.
Carrion's still going to have to make a
you also need to look at what the save for fear is, because you still need to make that every turn. Also, you can try to save the fear now. If you just become afraid of it, that'll save. But he still takes 3d6 or 46 because he's called in there with somebody else.
Yeah, he still takes the damage again.
Yeah, roll the damage then, please. You roll the 42, please.
26 half.
Right, 26 damage. Yeah. So that'll be
26 halved.
Yeah.
13.
13.
So I'm fear to Carrion. What is the save for fear?
It would be his spell save, so it'd be 18.
Yeah, but he...
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, his spell save, so it'd be... Yeah, no, it'd be your spell save, Drifter. It'd be your own spell save, because you've cast it, technically.
Yeah, it would be against your save. Basically, it is...
Always a
Oh,
check.
no, it's not casting fear, because it's just you become... You cast fear, so...
But he's under the fear thing, but he still has to have a save for it. So wisdom. It's a wisdom save. It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. It'd be against his wisdom, so it'd be 13 plus his proficiency plus his wisdom bonus, right?
Mm,
Oh, well,
So,
Drifter knows what is spelled. It'll be a Wisdom save against Drifter's spell DC is what it'll be, or just make it
yes,
like
so,
a flat 15 because that's a difficult roll anyway.
I'll make it a flat 15 then.
I
don't know
save
why.
against it. It doesn't matter.
It's like it's just a Reddit table that I use from the campaign was all. Oh, you would have saved it
Okay.
immediately. So
it's still my turn. I'm gonna move 5 feet towards Carrion. My bonus action, Hexblade Cursing Carrion.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure something out quickly. 67. Right. And it's 7, and then that would become 13.
Do I do this?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Drifter.
I'm deciding whether I
Oh
want
yeah.
to do
Also,
something.
could you make a? Yeah, I'm gonna help you guys out here. Kind of point this out. Drifter, could you just make a perception check to see if you've noticed something?
Okay. Not one. I don't see shit.
Okay, yeah, fuck you, I guess.
Okay, not
My
necessarily
mind is
great.
foggy, you know.
Mind is foggy. You
You
care so
said
much
you
about the
said
battle ahead.
you said the Dread Guardian is considered incapacitated, right? Incapacitated,
Yeah,
right?
you're looking at Carrion, seeing if you know something, and you just spot a small ketchup stain on his shirt, just like, I wonder what he had for lunch. That's all you
But
notice.
it doesn't mean I'm not gonna fucking hit him with a whip.
Obviously. Dummy, of course.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
15 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Wait,
Huh?
15, right? One.
I was gonna say 15,
hold
huh?
on. Yeah, no, 15 hits. 15 hits.
Alright, he has lower C boys, bully him.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, he's meant to be like a magic caster that keeps people at distance, but you know, you all have fucking counter spells, so
So that'll be 17 plus 4 is 21, plus 21 that's 42, plus 8 that's 50 damage.
I need to know the damage types. Come on.
5 of which is psychic.
So 5 psychic and 5 psychic and what?
5 psychic, 37 magical slashing.
Okay, so
And now Hexblade Curse
37
says I just do
37 magical slashing. Hold on, 37 magical slashing. So that would be um what is half of 37? What's half of 37?
18.
It'd be 18, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
18. 18, so that's.
And the other rate I was wrong on something, I thought it
Yeah,
was
just
something else.
give me a
Don't worry.
second.
That's all your damage. That's my
Yeah,
bonus.
so it's on that now.
Both my actions.
And then the other guy's on. Search. He's on that. Yep.
Yeah, that's everything. That'll
Okay,
be
as you
my
send
turn.
him, you whip him multiple times to just coughing up blood now.
That's what you call a skill issue.
Ungrateful bastards.
I love that mic peak.
I'm a future right hand man. King Baal. He will be the 10th king. He will rule over Asmodeus himself. When I'm there by his side, I will come back for you, and I will have my revenge. You metal golemed fuck.
I pressed the skip dialogue option.
All right. So he's
As he's gonna misty step away, he's misty stepping
Okay.
away.
Okay. That's nice for him.
yeah.
Yeah, I know you'll get there next turn. As his bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, this is action.
Okay.
What's his
I'm
action?
done messing around. He's gonna use Ice Storm and upcast it to 6.
I'm going to counterspell him at 5th level, which means I have to roll an 11.
Yep,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Wait,
Oh, that's done. 6.
no,
Congrats.
hold on just a second. Is there a plus to that out of curiosity? Is it your spell modifier, or
That's
does
flat.
counterspell?
That's flat.
Counterspell a creature
No,
process.
it'd be...
Third level.
But
Why
I
is
do
it
go
only-
spell
it's
10 plus
5
the spell's
as my
level.
own reaction.
It's 10 plus the spell's level.
Oh,
so
hold on. That's
16.
not how that works. That's not how that works. If you don't cast it at the same level to counter it, then it casts it 3rd, and you just have to roll to the level. So it would be, I had to roll a 16. I still failed it, but would still take only a 3rd level spell slot to counterspell. So I just failed the
I do
counterspell.
3rd level also.
How would that work for me?
So the way that
Take
it
the
works,
5th level spell slot.
so
Take the
the,
5th level spell slot.
the way
You don't
that
even cast it.
So the way counterspell works is if you cast it at the level of the spell, you said it was a 6th level spell, so if I cast it at 6th level, it automatically does it. No matter what other level I cast it at, as long as it's not ever not 6th level, I have to roll 10 plus the spell level, so 16. So I'm going to cast it at 3rd level instead. That's my fault. I read the spell wrong. So I cast it at 3rd level. I didn't counterspell it. He still cast it. If somebody else wants to cast the counterspell, they can attempt to, but I failed my counterspell. And it costs a 3rd level
How would
spell.
that work for me?
You would always cast at 5th level, and still you would have to roll as long as it wasn't 5th level or lower. So it would still have to roll a 16 flat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
So if you cast counterspell on this and you don't cast it at 6th level, you have to roll to try to roll a 16 to counterspell it.
I would do my best to roll a 16.
All right.
I rolled an 8.
Bro. Alright. Well, it goes off.
He's gonna center it directly at...
Oh, I make an ability
Victor.
check using my spellcasting ability, which is charisma. So I would have had a +5 to that, which was a 9, right? Or did I roll an 8?
Yeah, you still would have failed.
I rolled a 6, so it would have been an 11. So I still would have failed. So I do add a +5. I do add my spell modifier to it. Just making sure, because I knew you added your spell modifier. I just couldn't remember. So I would have had to have rolled a 10 to succeed. Or 11, something like that. So that's fine.
Yeah, so he's gonna center it. He's centering it here.
Okay. What's the range on it?
Same as basically Fireboard's 20. It's a 20-foot radius. Yeah.
Yeah, so same thing as my ability over there on the so the right side of the platform, basically, just outside of the Dread Garden. Yeah, so that's fine. What's the save on it?
It's not. It's let's see, deck save. Yeah.
Alright. I've got to do 2 saves now. I got a 21 to save.
I got a 17.
I got a 21 to save and I'm rolling a d6. I take no
Second.
damage.
Wait. Yeah, that's for the bludgeoning. There's multiple types of damage it does.
It doesn't matter, I just don't take damage.
That's a what's that? It's Hexblade armor.
It's Hexblade Curse. No, it's Armor of Hexes. If the target... Oh, I should have took the damage earlier. I'll take the damage. I read it wrong. So I took the damage from earlier, that beam attack. But if they're cursed by me, right?
Yeah.
I can use my reaction to roll a d6. The
Yeah.
attack misses me no matter what, so I just don't take damage.
Yeah,
If I roll a 4 or higher.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I thought you had to have whoever attacked you cursed for Hexblade armor of Hexes.
I took the damage from earlier, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I still saved anyway, so...
Yeah, so you wouldn't take damage from this. I would, though. I need to take half. I did a 17 save, so...
I think you probably save it? I don't know.
I'm not sure. It's been 18 and higher this whole fight. It's fine. I'm almost full health still, and I still have
No, it's been
my healing
17.
spells. So I still also have...
It's the same as ours.
Yeah, I also still have 3 tails. Or I'm sorry, I also have 2 tails
If
left.
it does
So
multiple types of damage,
It doesn't matter for me.
it doesn't matter.
yeah,
No.
no, it doesn't matter.
Any instance of damage is just
What did you cast?
snowstorm
It's Ice Storm.
or whatever it
It's
is.
called. Can I do a? What's the one I can do? I can't
Yeah.
do
So
it,
you
but-
take half as much. You take half as much and roll the damage now.
2d8 plus 4d6.
It'd be 48 plus. It'd be 48 plus 46 because it's up past.
Okay, yeah, that's full possible. So I take nothing.
So you take half of whatever this is. So you take. You take 14
Yes, 14.
total cuts away.
Fine.
I just turn to Carrion and go, "You're real shit at this, you know."
And he goes, "It's not my fault that you're a fucking patron's bitch." Oh yeah.
I just turn to him.
That's
I
Ed
basically
Carey's
just
turn.
after he says this, I'm pretty much
I
gonna
need-
go,
I need-
Then what are you trying to do?
I need to make a con save, but I only have to make a con save of 7, and I have a plus 6. So is there even a reason for me to
He's just
roll?
like, yeah, he's like, fuck you. How about that?
You're the bitch, mate. Shut up.
Question.
You.
Anyway,
Also,
Fox, what are you
Zeon,
gonna say?
could you make a
Question.
perception check? Could you make a
Oh,
perception
is this
check,
just so
Zeon?
then we can finish this room?
Can I ask
Yes,
a
can you
question,
just
please?
make a
I don't
perception
want to
check?
then.
Roll it.
Zeon, I fucking hate you.
Can I ask a question?
11.
It's an easy check at this point, so yes, that would succeed. You notice, by the way, you notice, and you never paid attention to it throughout the fight, but every single time he has taken damage, the amulet on his necklace has glowed, and a bit more damage was dealt to the Ed Guardian, and he looked less and less wounded. You also notice, every time the Red Guardian moves, it glows. That's very interesting.
Well, I knew the two were connected, and
Oh
if Carry On went down, the Dread Guardian died.
Interesting.
The thing is
That's
all of our
what it
attacks have been all of our attacks have been AoE, and to draw them together and to damage them both at the same time, so that would have it would negate anything like that. Like,
Well,
I wouldn't have changed. I wouldn't have changed any of my attacks based off that.
Half of damage all Carrion takes is dealt to the Dread Guardian.
Yeah, like I said, nothing I would have done would have changed because
how much health would that Red
everything.
Guardian been on? Because I've done a fucking shit ton.
Yeah, you've done 70 something. I've done 40 something or 50 something both times.
Yeah, the Dread Guardian's meant to be really tanky, but has no offensive ability. Carrion's was meant to be like battering you with spells,
Last
but
cannon.
he kind of gave up on that idea when you started counterspelling everything he tried to fucking do.
That's what happens if you have 3 spellcasters.
So
One of them's barely a spellcaster.
So I have taken damage, which means I would need to make a con save for Firewall. But because I only took 14 damage, the save is 7. I have a plus 6 to my con save, and I would need to literally roll a natural 1 to succeed. So is there even a reason for me to roll one at all?
Roll then. Yeah, natural 1. Let's see if you get it.
I rolled an 8, so I got.
Natural 1.
I mean,
Damn it.
that means I succeeded.
Hooray. Oh. It'd be kind of funny if that had just appeared to be a natural 1 there. That would have made me fucking die laughing.
All right.
Anyway.
Whose turn is that?
Be Xeon's.
Yeah, it'd be my go. So.
Xeon, you're up.
I would not walk forward. I would definitely walk back or to the left and right because that wall of fire is awful fucking
Walk
close to you,
forward?
buddy.
Okay.
Alright, Xeon died. Anyway, not a big loss.
Thoughtful.
Yeah, he's made multiple characters again in the past. I wouldn't make much difference.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Always have a backup. Always have a backup character.
Yeah.
Or in Xeon's case, have 3 backups.
No, in my case, I need
case,
every
just
slot
don't
I can
die.
use as backups.
Or truth, in my case, just don't take damage.
That as well.
I have prepared for you, by the way.
Okay, so as I'm guessing,
I
the
as well
DM
have
wishes for
stuff
me.
prepared for you later.
Yeah, but folks, I run different builds in your group, so you know.
Sure. I also
Just go
I also
for the
I
side.
also throw enough variety in that it doesn't really matter what you run.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
also feels like you just don't like the drifter, and that's what you're doing.
Oh, every character Drifter runs is like that. Don't feel special. Trust me, he does it to me too.
Did you see fucking Stumpy?
Yeah, I never stop there too much. Xeon, your turn. What are you
Okay,
doing?
so is the DM wishing for me to use magic missile on that amulet?
It's no.
Do what you want to
Actually,
do,
no.
Xeon.
Do what you want to do. I'm literally just. I'm sad that none of you have figured this out.
We all knew that the Carrion and the Dread Guardian were connected. We just didn't care
Yes.
because we all throw
Yes.
fireballs.
Yeah.
Do you not
I
realize
do.
that we don't delete
If you
single
realize-
people? We
no,
delete
no.
directions.
Katsuo, if you actually understood why they're connected, you would have cared very much so.
I mean, man.
All right, Xeon, what you
I'm
doing?
gonna use magic missile on the amulet he owns. So that does
Sure.
that point. Yeah.
Do you
Just use it on Carrion.
have the? I mean, if he had,
you to use it on Carrion.
do you have the table up for
No,
magical
any
item
amulet on
defenses and like helpfuls?
I was thinking like a necklace from Carrion. Like,
Basically, you telling us information that they're connected literally meant nothing.
yeah.
Because the whole playstyle of just delete a direction for a sorcerer, the playstyle for a wizard, delete a direction for that one, and then there's just me. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking hit one target very hard.
So,
And also never take damage.
as a
That's just a
magical,
bonus.
so essentially those would just hit
Oh,
Carrion.
yeah, you're the BBG. At this point, I'm starting to think you are Bell.
That would be
I
interesting.
That's what I'm
mean,
starting. That's what I'm starting to think at this point.
I haven't got a name for my patron.
Let's So Xeon's casting magic
Anyway.
missile on Carrion. What level?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's level 3.
Okay.
So that would be 5 dots.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Go ahead. You're hitting Carrion, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
50 damage.
20.
20 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You realize each of those darts gets the plus to damage, right? So if you have,
Yeah, that's what I did.
Plus 20.
oh, he only has a +1 to him. Gotcha. Weird.
Yeah. Just
Magic missile is always a +1.
Xeon, it's still your turn. You have another action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that again, I guess.
Hooray, this will kill.
exact same.
Even if you roll literal ones on every single one, this will fucking kill.
Okay then. I hit 1. 11. And so 16.
I want to clean up the map then so
16.
we can see better.
Yes.
16. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you pummel him from, he basically just
The issue
And you
during
see,
the
Where's
fight,
his
I
don't
name?
start
you
targeting
know who
him.
I am?
I don't care. Skip dialogue.
Dead.
Carry.
Dead. You're dead.
Die.
You're dead, shut the
Shot
fuck
in the
up.
head. Shot you in the
He
head
just
before you
falls
finish that.
unconscious. He just gets hit and falls unconscious.
I want him dead.
As you can see, the Guardian was kind of running up to you, and then as soon as he's unconscious, freezes.
No.
I'm
I'm
gonna
looking
cast
as
Shadow on it.
whatever.
I'm gonna go collect that necklace.
Yeah, you collect the necklace. He's your golem now, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the necklace from him.
Yeah, it's his golem now.
I'm just gonna add necklace to my inventory.
Necklace.
No,
of
what you're
Dread
going to
Golem.
add is a necklace of construct control. As you can see, the giant outer stone shell just fades away, and there's a metal suit inside. What do you want to call it?
Yo.
So it's a
What's it?
It's essentially a cons. It's a the wondrous item implement a construct control. A metal. It's not a metal box or a construct control, except it's a necklace. What does it do exactly?
It's a shield guardian. You don't have the shield guardian stat block.
And
If you just look up shield guardian, you'll be able to see it.
okay, I'm gonna take just an item called the construct controller and change it to amulet of construct, just so I know what I'm looking at. So what it is a wondrous item that basically gives me control over a construct, and then you provide the stat block. It's just easier to have an item that way.
Is that the one? Proof.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, that one.
So amulet of construct, small it's a small item. It when attuned to this item, the alignment of the construct changes to my alignment and allows me to impose my rules commands over the construct. So basically, I control the construct, and I'm assuming I just get I'm gonna equip it, attune it, cool, and then the construct's mine. As for the shield guardian, can I since
Yeah.
can I change what he looks like?
I'll allow it. Sure.
I just want to change it into a nine-tailed fox.
You also see. You might look at it just to realize kind of how strong this thing is.
Oh man.
Challenge.
It won't let me do any deck saves. It's charisma shit.
It's a good tank.
Sucks.
Well, it's a giant robot. It's got regeneration
It's just a
too,
good
which is
tank,
really
yeah.
good.
It's a very good tank, but you know.
Yeah, which is what I really need. So it's decent. Yeah. Okay. So I have
Also,
a shield
by the
guardian
way,
now.
If you look,
Cool.
if you actually look at its reactions.
Yeah, you can have a shield, yeah.
Yeah, Fox, you basically just have a +2 bonus to your the wearer's AC as long as you're within 5 feet. As long as it's within 5 feet of you. So you can technically just ride on top of its head. I will let you alter this into like a giant stone kitsune and you could just ride it like an animal.
That's cool. It's so that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna take the form of a giant nine-tailed fox.
It's a giant stone like nine-tailed fox statue. Do you have a name for it?
Yep. I wish I had 2 of them, but this one is gonna be.
I'm gonna go for a dip.
Please.
Do you have a name for it?
I was trying, but you took it away from me as I was trying to name it.
Go ahead.
Why shouldn't I
So
go for a dip?
it's large. It's meant to be large, so there you go. Luna.
Why
shouldn't I go for a dip, guys?
Because it's 20 foot down before you hit the water, and I'm not lifting your heavy ass back up here. All right. So I'm also gonna search him for anything else that's on him.
Yeah.
Well, you find obviously he has the amulet. You can see he had a crystal staff, which seemed to be basically just says how do I say this? Just thinking. All it does is it just says grants access to something.
Okay.
And then you also have he has a compass on his hip, which when you touch, says it's called Wayfinder's Compass, and says it's a 2-charge item. Okay. Katsue?
Mm-hmm. So the ring
It's a
is
2-charge item. For 1 charge, you can set a location, and then use the second charge to teleport you and up to 5 people within 10 feet of you that are allies to that location. This cannot plane shift and is disruptible by binding spells such as Arcane Lock, Dimension, and a Wall, dimensional wall, etc.
Okay. So basically, it's a ring of teleport and I can set it from one place to one place and teleport for one of the has 2 charges, and I can essentially set a destination and teleport myself between wherever I am in that destination 2 times.
You and up to 5 allies within 10 feet of you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm guessing you just say you walked up all those stairs eventually to get up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have explored. 5 wheeling.
Theon can just stay down there.
Sure.
You can just
I'll
watch
just
over
stay
the
down here. Yeah.
No,
I'll
no,
just
you watch over
stay.
the dead guy.
Yeah. I'll make sure that guys come back.
I'm assuming it resets after a long rest.
Yeah.
All right. So next question: do I have to attune to this?
No, it seems to automatically attune to you. It's a non-attunable item, so it's just a magic item you can use.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm doing it that way so it doesn't go to your attunement limit and stuff.
All right, cool.
An attunement limit of 3 is.
Because I'm attuned.
because
I'm attuned to 3 things already. Amulet of Construct, the Chakram is one spot that I'm gonna have because they require attunement, and my Celestial Armor. Technically, I don't need to be attuned to the Celestial Chakram yet, because I'm just using them as regular, but I've already got them in the slot just so I remember when they are upgraded to have them attuned. So the Ring of Teleportation I have equipped already. Okay, cool. Is it preset? Can I tell if it's already preset?
It seems to have been preset down to that arena currently.
Okay, well, damn.
It has 2 2 slots, so there's 2 slots you can set. It has one set to arena and one is just sets to a location just says Sanctum.
Okay. We will have made sure he was dead before leaving and incinerated his body.
Yeah,
I will use
There'll be a whole thing. There'll be another thing that happens. It'll make sense in a second.
Okay. I can dismiss and summon Luna, I'm assuming. Does it have charges on the necklace?
No, basically, as soon as you dismiss it, it basically just turns into a wisp and flies into the necklace.
Okay, I'm going to dismiss Luna, and I'm assuming it takes an action to summon, but I'll just dismiss for now.
Mm-hmm.
I can use Summon Celestial to summon one fox, and then I can use that with Quicken Spell, and then my action to summon 2 different foxes onto the field now. Also, Luna is solid, has taken like an opaque white color. I'm going to actually make a token.
I'm going to ask this now. Is Carrion classed as dead?
Yeah, he's considered dead now. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, I regained 15 HP.
Not yet. This will make sense in a second. Not yet. Just do this little thing first. So, remember, you have 2 locations. You have one that says Sanctum and the other says Treasury. Codswell? Fox?
I'm listening. Sorry, you're breaking up on my end. Say it one more time.
You have one that says Sanctum and one that says Treasury.
And are they keys, teleportations? I'm sorry, I didn't hear exactly what I have. I heard you have one that says
on the Wayward Compass. The 2 set locations currently are Sanctum and Treasury.
Okay. So I know the Sanctum's probably where we need to go, but it probably wouldn't hurt to hit the Treasury first.
I'm wondering what's the door.
That's not a door, it's just a solid wall.
Yeah, but you said he went up there.
You'll see in a second, if you give it a second.
No.
I think I'd like to try to go to the Treasury if everybody else wants to do that. The Sanctum definitely is somewhere we need to go.
Them with you? Are you going to warp them with you?
Yeah, so my ring has 2 charges left in it. So I could technically still go to both. I thought you said it could only be...
It has infinite uses. Those charges are the slots
The,
for it.
oh, the locations. Okay, I misunderstood what you meant. So I can use it a number of times, but it's already got 2 locations. Let me note on the ring where the locations are right now, and that both ones are taken up. I'm sorry, I misunderstood how the ring works.
It requires a 1 hour ritual spell to kind of just dismiss all the current locations.
No, okay.
All right.
I mean, I don't think we'll need it, so.
All right, and then
Place my go, but
they're both have been used. Inventory, equipment. God, it takes so long to open something and edit it. All right, location 1, treasury. Location 2 is sanctum.
just like to say, Xeon is the lightest in the group.
Okay, so I would like to. Don't you feel that? I would like to talk to the others and let them know that I have a teleportation, a ring that essentially has an option to take us to the sanctum or the treasury. It might be cool to check out the treasury first to see what other items we might could salvage, and then hit up the sanctum because we may find useful things in the treasury.
Can you?
Rundown.
Yeah. So I'm busy. This will just wrap it up, and then we'll continue the part 2 of the mines next week. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So the treasury is where I suggest we go.
This combat encounter ran a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, combat encounters usually do.
So you said treasury, right?
Yeah.
When you set up a combat encounter that has like something that will insta kill the boss, right? Don't
Yeah,
ever expect the players to go for it.
obviously.
Because most of the time, players are just
Fair
going to
point.
see an enemy and just go immediately, I have to kill.
Yeah, Melobos, I know.
Especially with this group.
Definitely with this group.
I am very much aware of this group. Anyway, you've just teleported inside a room. There are 4 chests in front of you.
Sorry, that was bugging me. Anyway,
I would like to inspect the chest for anything that could be damaging or harmful to us, or traps.
Yep, just 1 second, guys.
Well, I'm gonna immediately switch my spell slot back that I used from shield. So there's that.
Yep, I'm back. Alright, so say that again, please, Fox.
I said I would like to investigate. I'd like to investigate each chest to make sure they're not trapped.
Okay, first of all, make a investigation check, please.
Can I do the same?
Sure.
Yeah, I also do this.
A 5. Do I need to do it for every chest?
I got a nat
Nah,
20 and 25.
Hey, so I go to look. He grabs me by the hand and says, "I got this," and it takes over. Because I rolled a 5.
And then Xeon is just.
I
looking
just
at the
pick
wall,
Xeon
like,
up and just
I wonder
place
if
him.
No, like
Right.
Katsura just goes to look at the chest. Drift puts his hands like, I got this. Xeon's in the corner, just like, yes, this wall looks like it's made of wool.
Yeah. That will
This wall seems to be made of brick.
Yeah,
Did
so
you know this
you
wall's made out of a
noticed-
brick?
You notice a magic sigil on this one, and this one.
Okay. Then what do these sigils mean?
Make an Arcana check.
21.
Which one do you want to inspect first? Because it'll be a separate Arcana check for each. Because they all look like different sigils.
Okay, I'll just go left to right, so. I obviously point this out to the
Okay.
group so the group can also do the Arcana checks and
The
stuff like
first sigil seems to have an arcane thread attached to it. That when you follow the look of the arcane thread, you can see a spout at the top of the door behind you, which looks like it would trigger poisonous gas to fill the room.
that. Okay. I don't really see a danger in that for me, but everyone else, yes.
Okay.
Xeon
So
Katsuo,
I'm
yes.
gonna make
Next star contract for Katsuo. Can you make this one?
I mean, we can all just make it.
Obviously.
looking for Arcana.
22.
15.
That's another
15.
success. Yeah, Drifter was a success. Drifter, you see
Yeah.
another arcane thread on this one. It looks like it were the two torches here would turn into flamethrowers upon tripping that thread.
Okay. Now the third one.
Make another check.
Can you guys actually pass something? I got 17.
No.
That's a failure.
Well, I'm not gonna really touch it due to how the other ones are, so I'm just gonna
We're
open
waiting
that.
for Katsuo and Xeon.
Katsuo
Is
has
it-
already done it. Xeon just needs to roll.
Arcane check?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is for the final. This is for the final
Oh yeah,
one.
you both need
Oh,
to.
11. I thought I'd already rolled it, so that's why I hadn't done it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
one
there's
for
another one.
each.
24.
Okay, Xeon
Oh.
finally does it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Drifter and Katsuo, you're completely stumped by that last one. But Xeon, you just look at it and do you know what you just see?
What?
You just see the words balls cancer.
What?
That's all it says on the sigil. Ball cancer.
He really
I
goes
mean,
down.
I can open it. I don't have balls, so you know.
Cancerous cells just erupt inside of his furnace and extinguish the fire, and he just fucking dies.
I'm immune to like disease and stuff like that as well, so it doesn't matter.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I know.
So
So anyway, I'm
fine.
open that chest that doesn't have a sigil.
This should be fine. You open the chest that doesn't have a sigil.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second.
So Karen's not classed as dead, okay. So it didn't heal.
Right, so as you reach out for it, yeah, okay, so Drifter,
Mm-hmm.
you take 7 bludgeoning damage and now grappled.
From what? Like, what is actually doing this? Okay. Wouldn't I be able to make a dex check? I'll still take the damage, but for the
No, it's
grapple.
surprise. It's surprise. It's immediate. You
I'll
didn't.
still be
You
able to
didn't
do a
check
strength.
this one. You
I'll
didn't
still be
check
able to
this
do a
one.
strength, like a congested strength check,
Go ahead.
like immediately.
Yeah, it'd be a disadvantage though because it's adhesive.
Okay. 18 or 14. What's its
14
strength?
fails.
Well,
It's a
it
15, it
has
would
to
have been.
roll a strength.
Oh no. Oh, it has to roll strength
It's
as well.
it's contested strength.
Oh, it's
So you
contested
roll
strength.
as well with your modifier.
All right, give me a second. I had advantage, so one of his rolls was a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, I'm grappled no matter what. Cool.
Well, as it's
Grappled
now
then?
just got your entire arm inside of its mouth, as it's just like
Okay.
gnawing on your metal, just.
I have a second
Oh.
hand.
You don't sound schizo.
So Katsuo watching this is just like, want some help?
I just say give me a second.
Okay. Katsuo just gives him a second. He's been
I'm
asked
still
not
gonna
to
make
interfere.
I'm still gonna make whips attacks at it because I can still do it.
By
It's
the
just
way,
at disadvantage with everyone.
yeah, it's 7 bludgeoning, 7 piercing, and 4 acid is what you took.
7 bludgeoning. What?
7 piercing and 7 no, and 4 acid,
Okay.
which in my opinion you would be vulnerable to considering you're literally made of metal.
No.
That does not make any sense at all, but sure.
I'm just not.
Yeah, fair. Just saying that would make more sense with
It
more
would
forges to
make
kind
more
of
sense,
balance
but
them
for
out.
D&D, you could just no. I'm still gonna make 4 whips attack that, because I can still
Go
make
ahead.
attacks at disadvantage.
It's just gnawing on your arm, just.
13 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So as long as I don't roll a 1, I hit. Cool.
Of course.
All right, all of them hit.
Jeez.
What do you have? You have a plus 11?
Yes.
You did that? Yeah, you have plus 11. Jesus Christ.
We have this discussion every single time I deal damage.
By the way, these
I'm just.
are my. This is the two
It's
tokens now
dead.
for
It's
my
dead.
boxes.
It's dead.
I'm fucking slaughtering it.
No, you just see what's happening here is like it's bitten onto his arm. It's bitten onto his arm, and you can see he's just like repeatedly whipping it. And it's like died a long time ago, and he's just still whipping it. Because I was like, I think you got it. I'm done when I say it's done. I'm done when
I
I
just
say I'm
rip it
done.
into little splinters after that. So anyway,
Anyways.
There wasn't even anything inside. It was just a mimic.
Well, at least it's dead.
so this
now.
treasury was shit.
Well, there's stuff in the other chests if you actually even look in them.
Still,
Well, you said the traps are on the first and
I
second,
didn't
so
say you. Yeah, you could the first, second, and fourth. Yeah, it's not like you can't disable the traps, mate.
I mean I don't have a way to disable them, but actually I technically could. Do we all want to
You
try
could
and
literally
disable
just
them?
snip the arcane thread.
I just want to open one.
No, we're not doing
Oh,
that.
I'll
which one
try-
now?
Yes.
I'll try to disable the one
Oh,
closest to
I'm
me.
just trying to disable them. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Fine.
So yours is yours is
If you have Thieves' Tools, it'll be advantage. If not, then just
don't.
roll.
What are we rolling?
Okay.
8.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. 11.
8, 11. Xeon.
Leon, left hand.
Oh my god. Slam hand. Okay.
If
You might
this
be
ends
alright
in a
this time.
TPK.
I got a nat one. I think that's a
Alright,
nat one.
so-
Anyways.
Here we go. First things first, Xeon, you open the first one. Okay? You try to open the first chest after disabling the trap, or you thought you disabled the trap. The room now fills with poisonous gas.
Oh, I'm chilling.
That's fine.
I don't breathe,
Katsuo
so
and Xeon, could you just take 4d6 poison damage? Drifter, I know you're already immune. Because you don't even need to breathe.
no.
Yes. You don't need
I'm
to breathe.
resistant to poison, but I don't breathe, so yeah.
As I've said, you don't breathe, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. 15 damage, guys. That is Xeon
Oh.
down.
Yeah,
Hold on
that's
just a
me
second.
down. I'm gone.
He just
He
passes
opens
out.
the chest. What's in this? What's in this chest?
I just asked Katsuo, can you like pick him up?
Oh, I didn't take it.
What didn't you take?
There's a spell that's essentially Gust of Wind that could have just been like funneled out the room. 46 damage. What? How much did I take?
Yeah.
15.
That's fine.
He rolled very well.
Okay, I'm gonna reach
And
over.
he's also on the floor.
I want to reach
He's
over.
on the floor.
I want to reach
Katsuo is
over.
not on the floor yet.
I'm gonna reach over to Xeon and cast Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Oh yeah, also
Or not
Katsuo
5th
and
level,
Xeon, you're
4th
both
level.
under Katsuo and Xeon, you're both under the poison status now.
I just go to guys. What's
Heal
What's the problem?
17. Heal 17 hit points, Xeon.
Why
I'm
did
gonna
he
cast
fall
it on
over?
myself at 3rd level.
Drift just like, why did he fall over?
The instant I get up, I cast healing hands on myself.
You
You
don't
Also,
have
you're
it.
both under poison. Please make sure you add your conditions of poison.
Yes, I do.
That's-
You can't
that's
add poison
fine.
condition.
Yes, you
I don't
can.
think.
Yes,
Oh,
Under
I
yeah.
do.
conditions,
Poison.
you can ask poison. It's attack. A poison creature has advantage on attack rolls as well.
Yeah.
And
Right, so
ability
I'm going
check.
to- I'm
Contact
just gonna
rolls.
quickly do healing hand on myself.
You don't have
Online.
healing hands.
You don't have
already.
healing hand. You've already used it.
Oh, I'm not gonna multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You still heal for 23 though.
Yeah. No, I healed for 23. He healed for
Oh,
17.
You heal for 17.
Yeah. I rolled all 1s on his and all 7s on mine.
Katsuo.
Yeah.
By the way, all of you have opened these chests simultaneously, by the way. Okay? So,
I mean-
Katsuo, as you open your chest, fire fills the room.
That's fine. I mean,
3d6 fire. 3d6 fire.
3d6.
Who
Okay, I should
everyone?
take this damage.
Wait, does that include all of us? Sorry.
Yes, it's 3d6. The entire room just.
Ah, finally, I live. Not
6
long, though.
damage.
uh,
L. No, not
How-
67. 6.
oh, it did 6 damage? I'm not even going to bother.
Yeah, 6 damage.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And Drifter, as you open yours, absolutely nothing happens
Yeah.
to you.
So
Just
we
nothing.
won't kill ourselves while you're just
No, you got
perfectly
I'm
poison,
fine. I've
so
still got
please
like
just get
40
rid of
health.
it.
I'm literally
Yes,
immune to
all comes
diseases and resistant to poison, so it literally did nothing.
Yeah, and I can heal myself, cure myself and stuff like that. I'm fine.
Alright, in the first chest. I'm guessing each of you just take what is ever in the chests that you open.
I mean, we'll
I
split them
mean,
up depending on what we get.
we'll say what we get so that we can decide on who gets what.
If there's a ring of
well,
protection, you
first
know your
chest-
boy's gonna have it.
Yeah, in the first chest, there was a. Let me just see. There was 100 platinum.
Okay.
In the second chest, there was also 100 platinum. And third chest, another 100 platinum.
So we get 100 platinum. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that it?
So no, third chest is 104 platinum.
Yeah, he's rolling off of a table over there.
Do you guys care about the fall?
Not really.
No,
I can make my money on my with my scrolls, so I'm not too worried about it.
No, I know. I just thought the 104 would be funny, just because you can't divide it evenly.
I'm just taking the fall. I don't care about you guys.
So I think since we're essentially in a treasury room, is there any other entrances or exits? I'm assuming it's a teleport in, teleport out kind of place. We can take a.
There's just a button right there.
Okay, cool. So I think we should take a long rest in here since there's only one way in and one way out.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Then Carrion just gets back
Go
up and
ahead.
says, "About to go."
Yeah.
No, you do see like a purple light emitting
Before-
from this door, though.
Before we go any further,
Oh,
did we level up from the last fight or just get the rewards that we got?
You just got the rewards.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, we got rewards?
Yeah, 100 platinum.
Long rest.
Nothing.
And also, you had the. And Katsuo just stole two of the magic items that he had on.
Somebody wants the ring. I mean,
Long rest.
I have the necklace and the ring. The ring I'm using for both of us for right now. It's a party item. The necklace I'm keeping because it works with my celestial thing. If somebody wants the ring, I'll give it to them.
I
But
don't
it's
care
like-
about the ring.
Yeah.
It's not a ring, it's a compass.
I want the ring.
Well, it's the same thing.
I'll change
Oh,
what it's.
it's
I'll
a
change.
party
I'll
item,
change
right?
what it's
Compasses are
called.
cooler. Compasses are cooler. Is it compasses or compi?
Compass.
Compass.
No, for plural.
Compasses.
Compasses.
Yeah.
Compi. Compasses. Compasses.
It's just
Oh,
compass
no,
approach.
no,
I'm
can't say
losing
Compass
my
approach would
fucking
be
mind
X.
here, people.
My lawyer told me
I'm
not to
losing
continue.
my
this job.
mind.
DMing does that.
I'm going fucking crazy.
I'll change it from
Wait,
ring to
did you
teleport to
say
compass
what
to
I was
teleport.
thinking?
All right.
Crazy. I was crazy.
Was you expecting me just to slaughter that fucking...
Everybody, click your long rest button because
Yes.
we're gonna take the long rest
Yes, 'cause
here.
I know how busted you are of Destroyer. I expect him to be like a.
I even
1 to
got you
2
to
round
nerf
hit
me.
tops.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Even
Drifter,
after the nerf, I expect to be 1 to 4 turns.
Drifter, can't you take a long rest without actually sleeping?
Yes.
4 hours.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so I'll take first watch. You can have second watch.
I can just do
And I can
all
sleep
watches.
early.
I do all watches. I'm still conscious.
Oh, well, that works. Yeah, we'll take so Drifter's on watch, and we'll take long rest here. I guess before we leave,
Yeah,
before we
Drifter,
call it, we'll see if
you
anything
just
happens.
you just constantly see like a purple light emanating through this door.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm just in a rest state. I'm fully conscious and I can hear everything around me while I'm in it.
Cool.
So. Do you need me to roll perception or anything, or are you just good?
No,
Alright, cool.
we're in a very safe location right now.
do you believe in that? Yep, just believe that.
I will catch you guys next week then.
Oh, we
There was
good.
one more thing that would happen.
Okay.
What's that?
It was once you woke up.
Do you want to do that now or save it till next week? Because we're already half hour over. And I've got people messaging
Yeah,
me.
I'd do it now. I'd say I'd do it now if you don't mind.
All right, what happens?
Because it'd be a quick thing. It'd be a quick thing. It's just once you wake up and you exit this area.
We haven't exited. We're going to teleport out. So we would basically wake up in that room and then teleport out.
So you're gonna teleport to the sanctuary.
Yeah. Because we can always come back to this room if the sanctuary
Okay.
isn't where we need to go.
You teleport to the sanctuary.
Well, we wouldn't have done it yet. We're gonna do all that at the next, at the beginning of the next campaign, or at the beginning of the next week.
No,
The first thing we're gonna do.
This little area here. This little area here is sanctuary.
Oh,
That is
it's
sanctuary where you're
so it's
standing
basically
currently.
just down there where we just came from.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Because there's a false wall here. Treasury is like here. Sanctuary is right here.
Gotcha.
Because there's a staircase. These staircases here just lead out.
All right. I guess we head back downstairs. Also, we incinerated Carry On's body, so he shouldn't have a body.
No, you'd see that this is before, like, you hadn't incinerated him yet. You had already thought he was dead because this is something that is important to the
no.
story.
No, when we
We
killed
literally
him, when
said
I took the stuff off of him, I said I burnt his corpse to nothing before we left.
Yeah.
Okay,
I cast.
so
Yeah, I incinerated his body because I didn't want him coming back or being possessed and turned into something that we'd have to fight. I made sure he was.
you don't have to fight
Ash.
him. This is something important, but this is something important for the story. So I guess the Ash Pie was just like resembling him now.
Okay.
Okay.
You just see him looking at this large pool and just hear it. And you hear the very familiar voice.
Oh no.
You know, you disappoint me. I actually thought you could be of use to me. And you
Everyone
proved me
disappoints you,
wrong
Belle.
yet again.
I just shut down everyone disappoints you, Belle. Get used to it.
He just looks up and he's like, oh, I guess we have guests. Now, Asbel just snaps his fingers, just goes, return to dust, you insignificant worm.
I already did that. If you wouldn't have brought him back, you wouldn't have to have turned him to dust again.
No, he just wanted to have a chat. So he's just looking at you guys up there and just
Oh, I
like,
heal 15 health.
how's the view? If you don't
Holy
mind
shit.
me asking.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah, I don't like it that much. Kind of sucks.
all I see is the target. All I see is a target that's not quite within my reach yet.
It's in my reach.
As he looks at you just, ah! You always made me laugh, Fox. Now, I do want to ask one thing of you.
Oh, and what's that?
You see, I've had something watching you for quite a while. And well, This Tower of Arcadian that I heard about. My, it does interest me.
Hmm.
So, let's make it a race. A race to get a wish of God. I'll see you soon, whether in my realm or within yours. We will see who is our victor, shall we? As he
And to the winner goes the spoils.
and he's gonna say one thing to you that seems to trigger a memory. He just goes, I'll see you soon, little pup. And you kind of distantly remember when you think of your past before you were sent to the astral plane, you remember a village where you were from in this astral plane, where all the kitsune were from before
Mm.
everything was erased.
Yeah, the
And
kingdom
you
we
can
were.
see what kind of looks like taller people standing next to you. Their faces completely white and blanked out as you can't remember their features, but you hear a deep masculine voice just saying, little pup.
I know for a
It was
fact.
the voice of your father. But you can barely remember that man nowadays.
Are we okay?
All right.
Okie dokie.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's where we end.
that works. We got to figure out how to get out of here now though, because we got teleported here.
There's
Up and
literal staircases right here.
Yeah, but did they go back to the mine? We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
they do. They